go. Excellent. A 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello! And here we are. Right on time, right on time. Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Helius, otherwise known as Spyro, and I'm the Game Master for the Mysteries of Cainyad D&D campaign. I'm joined here by the members of The Last Resort. Say hi everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Привет!
Good. Like always, we're gonna do introductions of who you are, who you're playing, class and levels, pass the torch. Last person to get the torch gets a recap. If they do a good enough job, they get a personal inspiration, and the party gets a group inspiration. What those are, you'll find out. But if they don't do a good enough job, I boot them from both the Discord server and the campaign. We're gonna start us off with Adrian.
Hello. My name's Adrian. I'm playing Victor, who is a Satyr. He is the class fighter using a subclass called the Siegemaster, made by one of our players, and with the help of our lovely DM here. He is level 11, and I'm gonna pass the torch off to Sk'iff.
Hello, I am Darkmouse. I am playing Sk'iff, who is a pirate warlock. They are Ferretkind, 9 levels in rogue, 2 in warlock. I will pass it on to Momo.
Greetings and salutations. It's I, Momo. I play Paxidor, the gunslinging sniper, 7 levels rogue, 4 levels fighter. I'm gonna pass it over to Levi.
I'm playing Solum, the Astral Self Monk, level 11. Hopefully we'll all be level 12 soon enough. I pass it on to our crazy goat boy, Malachi.
Yeah, right. Wait, no, that means I have to do the recap. No!
You fools.
Right. It's okay, I'll do the recap.
Okay, just go.
But I am Malachi. I am playing Melvin III, a bard cleric multi-class, and a goat, kind of like goat Minotaur guy. I will pass it on to Sam.
Hello, I am Sam I Dam, and I am playing Damien, level 11 Ranger of the Angler subclass, another custom one. Nobody here made it though. He's a human, and he works for the local empire as a sort of semi-spy on the party. We'll get to that later, though. Passing it back to Malachi.
Yeah, and as for the recap, we just won't do one. Get me out of here, Jen. I want it now. Basically, we left off the time previous from meeting the the Kobold Chieftain. We had a discussion with said Kobold Chieftain, made a deal with them to rearm the traps that we had triggered. All of us had triggered them equally. I think as a party, we can safely say that that was a group effort.
Yes.
And after rearming those and kind of repaying the undue, annoyance and stress of having to do those, they were okay with having a quick little chat with their quote-unquote god, also known as a red dragon. They offered us the option of either just kind of hanging out while they talked to them, or if we wanted to go meet them. We had a quick little powwow in a hallway, and at which point Solum said we should just kill these guys, and we were sort of inclined to believe because the way the conversation was going, it was sounding kind of like they were part of the Crendown Bar, which they technically are, but we'll get to that. One successful reverse psychology later, and we listened stupidly to Solum, and decided the best course of action was murder. We're planning on, once the dragon was in sight, hopefully asleep still, but basically a bunch of held actions in order to just kind of blast it all in one go before it has a chance to react.
Monster Hunter style.
Basically, yeah. But circumstances prevented that exact scenario. And in the heat of the moment, our lovely monk punched a kobold, and who then screamed out because he didn't die instantly. Betrayal! Which kind of like alerted some other guys nearby, as well as the dragon awakened from beneath his pile of gold. Combat ensued. Had to get all the little baby dragons into the bag of holding for safety. Really good use of the box house by Victor to protect said allies. While doing so, Sk'iff got pissed off the dragon by just doing Sk'iff things and doing a lot of damage. Got picked up in its mouth and proceeded to throw dynamite down its throat. And then after that, it was also just like, hey, what the fuck? We continued a bit further into combat, just beating the shit out of the dragon, doing lots of damage, and fast forward, breath weapon happens. We all take a lot of damage. Some people start going down, we get them back up. We go for some, cool stuff, using the, if you can't see me and I can't see you, then technically we're even. I'm going to try to shoot you out of the sky with this magic god arrow from Helius. And then Melvin, in all his magnificent intelligence and wisdom, decided, I'm going to teleport myself and this squishy little elf wizard right in front of this dragon's face. Attempted to do so, put the squishy little wizard elf in the wall, which put him back to the place he started at. Proceeded to switch gears in order to, block the path of said dragon trying to then escape with low health. Through a series of short communications, realized this whole thing was a giant misunderstanding and miscommunication. Proceeded to go down and get knocked unconscious, get picked up by the dragon, held hostage, ragdolled around. A truce was called, because the dragon realizing that, okay, well, if I killed this guy, if I kill them, then I no longer have a bargaining chip, and so then they'll just kill me after, sort of situation. So we come to a truce, kind of get a read on what this dragon's deal was, learn his name, which is, oh yeah, man, Jesus, Jen, you really picked a fucking tough one for this one. Tivriaster. Tivriaster? Yeah, Tivriaster. And, now we're sat down, having a little, powwow kind of rest with him. And I believe that's where we left off.
Phenomenal! And indeed, we return! I say, trying to move you, but my ability to do so is bad. There we go.
Unbelievable, so unprofessional.
Right. Back
Gangnam
to
Style.
the world map, where you face the wounded dragon that lies upon its sword of gold. There's many kobolds rushing into the room, weapons drawn, and great tension in the air. Why are you there, half-dragon? Step back. You're not supposed to be with them. You're not their friend.
Yeah, most of them were dead.
Alright. So, as that happens, the dragon lies upon its hoard, and as blood trickles from its many wounds, it places a hand on a pile of coins and whispers in draconic, I give away a part of me in the future. to tend to my present. And the hand that holds the pile of coins glows red as the coins melt. And as they melt, magic steams from the pile of molten metal as you see a few of the wounds of the dragon magically stitch themselves closed.
I gotta move over to actually see this because candle.
American healthcare.
Lobby. He just healed himself with his dragon horn.
Now,
Yeah.
tell
Also
me,
good for hiccups.
why are you here?
We're trying to get down to the Underdark in order to stop a Dragonstorm.
Do not lie to me.
That is why we are here. That is literally the reason why we are here.
Yeah.
We're trying to stop a massive Dragonstorm from happening ever again. And the only way to do so is we have to do a ritual that requires us to be in the Underdark.
Fine,
Yeah, there's like an ancient city down there.
then go. The dragon points to the north and looks away from you, placing its head on the southern side of its pile of coins. The kobolds tend to the dragon, that those that are closest to him, while the dragons, or the servants to the north, take action. They will show you your way to the dark. Leave me.
Much
Oh yeah, I forgot to
appreciated.
mention in the recap, Melvin is fully enamored with this dragon because this dude's just like the coolest fucking this dragon's like the coolest fucking uncle type character that Melvin's ever met because he just vibes perfectly as like, oh yeah, this isn't an insane dragon that wants world domination or destruction. He just wants actual dragon things.
All right, so we just got then.
Oh, but like, we were just like, we were just getting to know each other.
You ask this, and the dragon says, "You may leave my domain, but never return."
Okay, we'll just have to find a different exit
Like-
from the Underdark when we're done then.
Like never ever.
I mean, Dax Solomon could just teleport us out. We have to. He's never been to Underdark. You know,
I would
can I go there?
prefer we do not disclose all our capabilities to the enemy.
Oh, shut up! I smack him in the back of the head again.
Ow.
Now be a good child and stop bitching.
He squints his eyes.
Is anybody else's tokens moving? Thank you, Solum. Let's be moving.
Yep, I'm heading.
10d4 psychic damage to Dick Asylum.
Melvin, let's not repeat what happened in the city.
Can I get my torch back? I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, sure. You lighting your torch.
Oh, yeah, the torch that we needed so badly. That was not there.
Who needs a torch when you have fucking 120 dark vision?
Characters without any dark vision at all.
Oh god, you guys gross. Get on my level.
Yeah, I have a question for someone real quick. Does Roll20 kind of lose itself when you try to drag a token?
I do agree
two-
sometimes.
Not like consistently, or for me, very much at all now.
Every time I drag my token, it goes down to like 2 FPS.
Oh, this is the, oh, this. Oh.
I'm not getting that. It could be like you just need to refresh or something, or you have like a lot of.
Yes, if you have
Maybe
too many
something's
tabs
happening,
open
but-
and you don't have acceleration on, it will slow down. The dragon
Well,
turns
all
to you,
the
Melvin, and does remark, "What do you do there standing?"
You just see Solum turn around and he just
Then I just think you're like super cool and like awesome and like I was like totally like to get to know you better because like you're fucking so cool.
Make a persuasion check.
No, at least there's
Oh,
only a
sorry,
limit to
that
how
was
much.
supposed to be a disadvantage. That was supposed to be, unless you want to disadvantage, but that was supposed to be normal. I just...
Normal, so it's 25. The dragon lifts its head and looks towards your direction. It squints its eyes for a moment, takes a sniff in the air. What are you?
He's
Why does
half dragon.
everybody ask me that.
He's half dragon, half minotaur.
Oh, is he? Was that a proper revelation, or are you just saying that?
That's what Solum assumes. He don't think
The
he's
funny
wrong
thing
either.
is, at this point, Melvin does not actually know his lineage. He just knows who like raised him. He's like, well, have you ever? Actually, yeah, maybe you have, because like you have a network kind of going on here. You ever heard of a Minotaur bard named Melvin?
The dragon leans in closer.
Aside from me.
That name is familiar to me, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my dad. Quick question. Do you like or dislike him?
He ponders for a moment. Who is he to you? Your father.
My dad.
But what is he then?
Oh. Well,
Unknown, a mystery. I don't know.
all I know about him is he abandoned a lot of children.
Yes.
And then a god told me that I have to go find him and meet him for some reason.
The dragon ponders for a moment. I do know your father. Clever man. Good and skilled with weaponry. Decent on the mound.
Decent on the what?
He puts a hand on his pile of coins.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing he's probably got a lot of money. You know, on account of not paying any child support.
Or maybe he's talking about fucking on amount of coins.
I was gonna say, is that?
He's decent on a pile of mound.
Yeah, what does he mean by that, Jin?
I don't know, what do you think his meaning?
Oh, I definitely think he means.
So like, yeah, so like he donated you a lot of gold, or like?
Oh no!
I walked-
We have spent many nights together, your father and I.
It's like, oh, oh no! Like, I mean, like, I knew he did that because a lot of kids, but it's like, geez, Dad. It's like, oh my God, that is. Look, Chiverester, I'm not going to hold that against you. We all make mistakes.
Dragon looks puzzled for a
Man.
moment before he nods. Yes.
You're-
If I had known your father would spawn you, perhaps it would have been more clever for me to have killed him then and there.
Okay, enough hiding from the shadows. Melvin, we gotta go. We're
Yeah, it's like,
kind of pressed
oh,
for time.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Apparently, your dad has
Yeah.
fucked a bunch of dragons.
Hey, do you know where? Do you know where he is?
Melvin!
If
on,
you
Melvin,
head
I
to
grab-
the dark, you may find him yet.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's go there then, for multiple reasons. Come, Melvin.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just jot you down in my notebook as Uncle Tivrius, and
Oh,
learned some things today. Some of which I'm happy to know, others of which less happy to know.
Today has been an educational experience for all. I thought I could avoid my claws being rent by the war, but you have proven to me no one is safe from the call to action. We will meet again.
Yeah, no,
son
you're pretty
of
safe in
Melvin.
here. We're kind of an outlier.
You are a fool to believe this, Melvin, son. Go. We will see each other again in time.
Well, hopefully it's on better
Okay,
terms
well,
and we
see
don't
ya.
actually have
Nice
to
meeting you,
fight.
Uncle Nice meeting you, Uncle Tiverus.
I am anti-Tiverus, thank you very much.
No, he's a guy.
I know, I just thought it was funny to say that.
Yeah, if it was... yeah, Jin knows that if this was a female dragon, Melvin would have been like, were you my mom?
As you stand
Anyway.
before the cavernous entrance deeper to the dark, one of the kobolds looks over and says,
Alright, I'll get some rope, and you can head down there. Please never come back.
I just jump.
Did he just jump? Are you really just jumping?
I have slow fall.
You can't see the bottom.
I have 120 dark vision, so if I can see if there's ledges I could hop down onto as
Not-
I'm jumping down.
Not really.
That
No.
you just use slow fall the whole way, and it takes you 6 hours to reach the
You-
bottom.
let me explain. So you just jump, right? You just jump
Okay.
in.
Well, I was okay. Just explain to me better. Then.
So you see, this is a cavernous entrance to the deeper dark. You can see about 60 feet down, where you can see the walls, and then they disappear as the cavernous terrain opens wider, and then there's just darkness.
Okay. So there are spots I could jump down onto that are lower, but as it goes on, it gets expands
That's
out.
not what
right?
I said, but you can believe
Okay,
that.
No, sorry, my brain.
I'll say this: like, are
It
you
is a
jumping
roll.
in?
I'll wait a bit. I'll just
Oh,
climb down.
I have a way to
Because
illustrate it.
if Melvin sees you jump in, Melvin will jump in.
Let me show you an illustration in a way. That is like the walls on the sides, and then the cavernous terrain opens, and then it just disappears. So there's likely a much bigger cavern beneath where you're standing.
It's an upside down funnel.
Yeah, thank you.
Hmm.
I've already started climbing down.
All right.
See you at the next family gathering, Tiverus. And yeah, so
I need to grab you.
it's the question is posed, Levi. Do you jump?
I mean, I have slow fall, but I guess not right now. I guess
If
I'll
you
just...
jump, Melvin jumps.
Why?
Because Melvin is like a lemming; he will follow suit. And you don't worry about my safety. Melvin will be fine.
I guess I'll jump, and if I get far enough, I'll grab onto the rope as I'm falling as well at some point during
All
the fall.
right. You
Are we
leap.
prepared?
Melvin
rope?
just jumps in and just immediately starts falling.
Okay. Does anyone else jump?
I'm gonna
No.
stick to using my climbing speed.
How far? Yeah, how far am I
On the
falling,
rope.
Jen?
All right. So, assuming no one else jumps, let's resolve that first. The kobold up above will bring out the first few hundred feet of rope necessary to traverse your way down, as well as harness kits, so that you can make your descent safely. Paxidor, you just watch as Solum and Melvin disappear into the darkness. Both of you fall. Couple seconds pass. Couple more seconds pass.
If they die, they die.
Yeah, I will say Melvin will yell up and be like, "This is how you do it, kobolds!"
The first 100 of feet go by, then 200. Do you either of you have any light on you?
Like I say, I have 120 dark vision, and that's it.
Oh, that's
As a
not
phone.
what
And,
I'm asking for.
I've got a candle. I don't know if it's still lit.
Great, that extinguishes. But as you fall, the first 100 feet go by, then 200, then 300,
Might want to grab that
400.
rope.
then 600, then 800.
No, we ain't got no rope that far down. We're only at 150 feet of rope so far. There's no
Yeah,
rope.
the kobolds have rope that go all the way down, I think they said.
As you
Yeah.
fall, you see Solum on the 800 mark, the ground. But it's not cavernous. Not really.
Oof.
You see buildings.
Okay, so I'm landing on top
I
of
was
a
not
building.
expecting buildings.
So,
we're going with it. Okay.
do either of you have anything to do before I roll the dice?
I mean,
Oh, hold on. I have a sound effect to play.
like I said, I use slow fall to reaction that damage.
Excellent. How much damage can you reduce?
Well, I looked up earlier at one point that usually fall damage maxes out at like 120, so I could negate 55 of that, which
What's the wording on slow fall? Like, post that.
Slow fall. Here, let me grab the different versions. You guys have also a different version here too, so.
Depends on what you're using.
Okay. This is the one that's in the
It's a reaction.
update in the thing in the journal.
You just subtract 5 times your monk level.
And you just posted everything else.
Oh,
my
sorry,
God.
didn't mean
That's
to.
a lot.
I did not mean to press that. I don't know why I grabbed everything. Ignore what you just see there.
Alright, so
Her fists blur as they deflected incoming hail of arrows.
slow fall, beginning at 4th level, you can use your reaction for... Yeah, okay. So you are a level...
11, so 55, right?
Yep.
Alright. Melvin, do you have anything to do that you can reduce the damage with?
Technically, I think I have to... according to how it's written, I have to take the damage, and then I reduce it.
That sounds weird.
Are you on full health?
Yeah, Jin, you know what I'm talking about.
Are you on full health?
Oh!
Malachi, I'm pretty sure Melvin's just about to just straight up die.
Oh no, Malachi.
Oh no,
why?
I have...
Alright, so, I'm gonna roll the dice. One moment.
Oh Malachi, why did?
Yeah, so I just reduced the damage to 0.
Alright, so that's gonna be some dice rolls.
Oh crap.
Let's
Yeah,
go
like, it's
20d6. 20d6. Let's get it.
Yeah, like I just...
Alright.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. You take 20 points of bludgeoning damage, Solum, as you land on the ground and you sprain your ankles. Ooh, it's kind of smart.
It's funny, because these events play out differently. Melvin definitely hits first.
Yeah, Melvin, you slam your fucking head on the ground as you fall from that height. You are sort of spinning in the air.
I was gonna say, do I land on a building?
You smash through a nearby building, right through the roof, all the way down to the base floor. And that's Now, I need you to understand. As you were falling, can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please, to avoid screaming?
Yeah. Do I do this with any modifications at all? Like advantage, disadvantage?
It's a wisdom saving throw. I'm not gonna ask for disadvantage because why would I? Yeah,
Okay.
alright.
That's a 16.
You failed to hold your screaming, first of all, as you were falling down, because Paxidor, Damien, Sk'iff, Victor from above would just hear after a couple of seconds Melvin's distant screaming, which lasts...
I think it goes from like a... It's like...
It lasts
for... As he just gets excited and jumps with Solum, and then it changes to like a... Huh? Wait. After hearing Helius go, Melvin, you idiot!
You hear that scream for an uninterrupted 8 seconds, essentially, before Melvin crashes. And I need you to understand, the cavern below you is abysmally quiet. Before
you just hear someone go, "God damn it, Melvin!"
It reverberates throughout the cavern. God damn it, Melvin! 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 Melvin!
And then you guys just hear it. I'm okay.
The kobold looks over the rest of you as these two buffoons have descended, and goes, "Wow! Okay, they're dead. You next."
Yeah, the crowd is just...
And then a small echo of I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay reaches the kobold's ears.
As the rest of you will descend as well, I imagine.
Yeah,
With a rope.
Solom's just gonna rest on top of the building as he looks up, waiting to see if he sees them coming.
Very good.
I will do. Are all of the giant weasels following me still? Or just come up later?
So come up later comes up, and one of the kobolds goes, "Where are you going with that? That's ours."
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. He takes out his sling. "You're not taking our property. That's ours."
No, not this one. I want this one in with me.
Alright, you can take that one,
Skip.
but not the rest. We need the rest.
Just don't hurt him.
I am very surprised that worked.
Alright. Deal. And the rest of you descend.
Oh, does the weasel have a climb speed?
Excellent question.
If not, we have the bag that we could put it in, don't we?
From where I'm standing on top of, I'm just gonna look down around at the probably what would be the streets and stuff, just to see if I see anything moving about.
Oh,
Just staying where I am.
You will
Yeah, is this an abandoned village, or did I just break through someone's roof?
As everyone descends down the long rope, it takes you approximately half an hour to reach the bottom. It's a slow climb down. Solum and Melvin, both of you look around, and you see acres of broken, ruined houses. Long pillars of stone reach all the way up to the ceiling, and uneven terrain breaks through cobblestone-laid streets. You also see in the distance large towers, aviaries for dragons to roost upon once upon a time, now broken through as they have descended all the way down here. In the distance, you also see a flickering light in the form of a dome that encompasses two towers of enormous proportions. Let me move you all to the map and welcome you to the old capital.
Yeah, Solom's just gonna stay where he is. He's not moving until he sees everyone else coming along. Because stay on top of this building, having it's safer on top of this building than anywhere else.
Yeah, where
that's
are
us
we
here.
specifically?
Oh,
Oh,
you're
we're
over
up there.
Up there.
At the very edge of this enormous cavern. And this cavern is titanic.
Hopefully there's no icebergs.
Oh, that's not trees. Those are houses. Okay.
Yes. Too many
Is
houses.
this that glowing dome?
The glowing dome is in the distance, far to the south.
Well, I immediately start this stealth.
Alright. I will ask for a stealth check when necessary.
Alright, so we've all reached the bottom.
Indeed.
Yeah, Solom just hops down in front of you guys. What's up?
Solum takes a hop, and as you land to the ground, your feet still reverberate with sound.
Note to self, stay away from you guys.
I mean, I knew I could make it. I don't know about fucking Melvin.
Well, besides jumping into complete darkness, it seems sound kind of travels.
Yeah, if there was anything living down here, we would have heard something at this point. That, or it's
Oh,
something very silent, like a giant bat, maybe Herculean sized.
yes, that's why I said I'm going to stay away from you guys.
Alright. Who needs healing from, and who will provide it?
I think we should rest.
Why didn't we rest before coming down?
Because the dragon wanted us out of his lair. That's why.
Well,
Yeah.
Look,
we
let's,
could have rested if people didn't piss off the dragon.
Yeah, Dexalum.
yeah. I mean,
Dexter
he's not.
does seem a bit befuddled. Why exactly did we leave the dragon to stay there?
Smack him on the back of the head again. Because he wasn't a threat, dumbass. Now stop being a moron.
Dexter takes the smack, and this time he retaliates a little bit. He does raise his voice. This is the last time you're going to lay your hands on me. You will not do so again.
Shut up! Shh! Sound travels, don't you understand?
I think at this point Melvin has successfully crawled through a broken window, and he's just like, yeah, it is technically in our contract.
Yeah, for future reference, if anybody goes to smack Solum again, Damien's gonna intercept.
Now, it appears we have reached our destination.
Not really. Our destination isn't exactly here.
You've made it to the area, though.
We made to the region of the area.
If I had to take a gut instinct, I'd say that glowing dome over there might be, well, either our enemies or our goal.
For now, though,
Helius.
Well,
It could also be the moon.
I will say,
And,
with my innate inclination towards knowing, just being really good at just knowing my general sense of direction, because funnily enough, in a place like the Underdark, this might actually come in handy.
oh my god, is it that one part of the
I
intelligence
always know which
feat?
direction is north. So I can tell for certain, it's like, well, the glowy thing down that way, that's like way down south, it seems. So I don't think that's like under the city, because the city's kind of northeast of us.
Is that the layout?
More or less.
Alright.
Question. So I have dark vision, but for those that don't have dark vision, I don't know if anyone has a torch or not.
I will relight the torch I extinguished to avoid burning the rope.
Look,
I
for
will
now,
lean down and reignite the candle between my horns on said torch.
for now, let's
All right.
let's find a place to rest for the night.
Glances at the house that Melvin demolished. Then glances at the others that are also a little bit in disrepair as well.
Yeah, they're all kind of small. Hey, what about that place? That looks pretty big. And I'll point over to the giant, ominous, looming building.
You point over to what appears to be an enormous structure. Spined cobblestone and dark metal ejects from the top of the building, and there is indeed a dark red, ominous glow emanating from it.
Let's just settle with an alleyway for now.
Yeah, alright, well... I guess, could we just look around for, like, a house nearby that, like, has a slightly better looking roof?
Give me a survival check.
Group or him?
You can make it a group check or you can make an individual check. It's up to you.
I do have advantage.
To navigate or track, yeah, I guess that applies. Go ahead.
Well,
God! Save two crits for the rest of us! Yikes!
Melvin, you see in this moment where, like, the thing that, like, Melvin is, like, tries his best to, like, avoid bringing attention to, which is the fact that, yeah, he is a Minotaur. Kind of like, just the Minotaur instincts kick in of, like, I know caves, alright? This is just, the Underdark is just a giant cave.
You start looking around at the buildings, and the road is big. It is allowing you some time to look over. Through the broken rubble all around you, you do discover a suitable house for you to rest in, whose rooftop has not been completely crushed in.
Question. While we're going around, would it be possible to keep like an ear out and maybe just like using what sensors might be helpful, so like smell, sight, sound, to see if there's any kind of activity, any type of noise or source of smell that are not from us that might indicate something else being down here?
That's a very good question. I'll say for that, I would like you to give me a survival check as well.
Survival, alright. Oh!
Your eyesight
Save some crits for the rest of us!
Like Melvin and Sk'iff are just Sk'iff is like on Melvin's horns. Melvin is like on all fours, fucking nose to the ground, and Sk'iff is like also arched down off the horn, nose to the ground, as we're just like like snuffling along.
I think I'm on come up later, unless we have to put come up later in a bag of holding now.
You will discover that there are claw marks around the buildings, like the bases. You will also see skeletons. A lot of skeletons all around you. Every other alleyway seems to have a couple, some crushed beneath rubble, others besides it. Long dead people. They must be, what, a couple thousand years old? Brittle to the touch. And you will also notice dents on the rooftops from broken rubble that has shattered through. With a natural 20, I will say that the stone formations around you feel unnatural.
Oh. Couldn't have guessed that buildings aren't natural. Or do you mean like the stone itself?
The stones itself. The
Oh,
protrusions of rock that sort of almost seem to try to jut upwards and reach for the ceiling of this cavern. It feels unnatural. It sort of breaks through even parts of buildings at times, raising walls and... Well...
Oh, are there smaller ones and not just the gigantic ones?
Oh,
on the
there's
map?
many smaller ones, yes.
So they don't
that's-
just look
Melvin
like
will, like-
stalagmites then.
Yeah, Melvin will kind of lick one, be like, hold one up for Sk'iff to lick.
Tastes like rock.
Like, yeah. You get anything from this?
Melvin finds.
Natural.
Then we get to the house. All right. Rest time. Helius, see if you can't get some directions.
I am Helius, y'all.
Now I am curious. Does anyone have stuff for like setting up camp? Like,
I got dynamite.
I've got bedrolls.
yeah. But also
Under
just like
roll, I
features and
have
stuff,
stuff.
like, you know, for keeping. Like, I know Pax doesn't have to sleep for more. Doesn't need like more than 4 hours.
No. Like
If you're talking
really
about setting
rest
up
features.
for traps, I can set up traps.
Yeah, can we like that could work. Like, can we like set up stuff around the entrances to the house and like any openings?
We're
so,
short
like, hang
resting,
some
right?
Cans on a string.
Sorry, are we short resting or long resting?
If you are long resting, you will be able to get the benefits of a long rest. Then another 24 hours need to pass before you can get those benefits again. I will warn you now.
I suppose it depends on like how much do people have?
I got everything.
I got partial resources, but I'm good. I just need healing.
But you guys get like I think it's mostly me and Helius that like get stuff back on long rests, right?
Yeah, I've pretty much got everything except from like 13 hit points.
I mean, I get stuff back on long rest, but I've got them all right now. So I guess I'm good for either.
Yeah, I think we're good with the short rest then.
Alright. As before, here's the setup for short rests. Someone needs to tend to cooking for everyone participating in the rest. Someone needs to hide away your position. Someone needs to keep watch. And well, the rest of you can just rest. But these are the fundamental positions you need to fill.
I can keep watch. I can't get anything lower than 19, so.
Very good. Do not roll your resources or regain them immediately. You haven't finished the short rest, you're beginning it.
Yeah. So, Helius can make some trail mix and like some food for peeps.
Paxidor, do you have a good survival?
I can't get lower than 18 on survival.
Alright, so if Darkmouse is keeping on lookout, do you think you can do the defensive setup for hiding us or whatever?
Yeah. I can do it all.
Alright. Helius Chef, Darkmouse Lookout, Paxidor.
So between Helius, anyone who rolls a hit die, at least one, will get 2 extra D8.
Nice. We're doing this inside of a building, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Alright, we're ready to begin rolls.
Very well. People who are so here's the following. I need a medicine check for the person who is cooking the food. I need a survival check for the person who is hiding you from sight. I need a perception check from the person keeping watch.
Wouldn't it be cook's utensils?
If you have cook's utensils, you can use that instead. It will require wisdom.
It's a good thing we had the rogues do that. Like 18 and 19, they're literal minimums.
But also, I don't think Chef even requires a roll. I don't think
it does.
Well, that's the feat. We're making like regular food.
No, Chef does not require a roll. Cooking does. Speaking of which, I need everyone to reduce your rations by 1.
Ah, yes. Finally, I think this is the first time since I have ever started playing D&D that I have had a DM or anybody for any reason ask me to reduce the number of rations that I possess.
Yes, you haven't had a reason to. For the most part, you were getting fed on time by people and establishments, and also, you haven't been dungeon delving a lot. Well, here's your chance.
Yeah, but like, even in the Innistrad campaign, you never like declared or reduce rations. I did it anyway, but it was never explicit.
Live and learn.
I'll say this. We're pretty good on rations, guys. I will say, it's just, once we get through the first batch of them, we might get into some rough territory, but we have them.
Right. What happens?
So, you have rolled an 18 on survival, well hidden. That reduces the DC required to keep watch in case of an ambush. 19 perception, well done. You will see your enemies coming. You will not be surprised, which is very important.
Oh, actually, can I give a bardic to Helius?
Yeah, if you were helping, I suppose you would be able to do that.
Melvin is free.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, humming a little tune to help people relax.
Sure.
While I can help them do the I can help chop up some veggies and stuff.
Very good.
Would that be the help action or a bardic?
Your choice.
We'll do the help action. Very likely to hit higher than a 2.
Ta-da!
Well done. You help out with the cooking. Helius is a little too nervous to assist. Proper, but
Helius isn't nervous. Helius is fucking pissed.
Helius is too pissed and
Helius is shaking in internal rage.
Very good. You
That simmering dad anger.
You cook well, and everyone gets the benefits of having eaten food. No exhaustion for nobody. Everyone gains the benefits of a short rest. You may regain your hit dice and your resources that you would be able to regain on a short rest.
So, I would say go ahead and anyone who's gonna roll hit points, just roll the first one, and then the 2 extra d8 from me and Helius, and then go.
Does Helius also have Song of Rest?
Okay.
No, Chef.
Oh, that's a. Oh, okay.
So wait, what are the extra die? 2d8?
2d8. So you only get it if you roll at least 1 hit die, but so roll your first one and then
2d8, goddamn.
If you need it. Yeah, it does quite a bit.
yeah.
Only if we need it.
Yeah, I'll need it.
Yeah, so I think Helius here is gonna roll one of their d8s. Don't forget you need to add your con modifier to those, by the way.
Okay. Alright, I'm good then.
Also, on your sheet, you can just click the die under your hit dice. So Helius is going to
I'm almost at full HP again.
Hang on, I'm not actually rolling, but I'm just curious. No.
Oh,
Okay, sorry, I was checking to make sure that the global damage modifiers didn't affect this.
right. And then I will roll 2d8 more for Helius. That's rough. So that's another 8 plus 4 twice. That's another 16.
Right, the rolls were good. Everything's going well. If you need hit dice, roll them and add 2d8 per hit dice you roll.
No, just after you only get the 2d8 once.
Oh, so you also gain an extra 2d8.
Yeah, so like on top of whatever you roll, you just have to roll at least 1.
That's a 16 total for Sk'iff right now, yeah.
Let's see, and then roll. Okay, so that's another 16, 21. Which is 1. And we'll roll 1 more. Hey, exactly. Helius is full HP. Okay. Now for the rough one. Oh, son of a bitch! Okay.
Good thing you got those 2d8.
Yeah, plus 2d8 more. Oh, goddamn. So that's 2d8 more, but that's also plus another 8 for my con, so that's 15.
Yeah, those natural 20s are finally being balanced out.
Right. And then I guess...
2.
What the... Okay, so let's see, so I don't lose track of this. That's like 6,
feels like
that's 18, 23, 34. Okay, so that's 9. And then... that is 17, that is another 25, that is 29, so that's 84. And, yeah. We will... Oh, there's an option when you click short rest. That it just pops up how many hit die to roll. What the That's nice to know.
Huh, not for me.
Yeah, weird. But yeah, so that gets Melvin back up to 84. The soup does wonders. Okay, so yeah, that's Melvin and Helius are done. Who else needs to go?
I think that was it. You were the last one that needed it.
All right.
All right.
Oh my god, that was such good soup, guys. Oh, I feel like $1 million.
Ooh,
I
hold
almost
on.
feel like I didn't just get nearly gored to death by my newfound uncle.
Hang on. I found something I can do in the meantime.
Is he really your uncle when he fucked your dad?
Okay, first off, you guys weren't in the room for that. Alright. I think technically only Victor was in the room when that happened. So technically speaking, only Victor knows knows that dark secret Melvin is not going to share with the party.
Sweet home Alabama.
I'm gonna be honest. Victor is mentally dying. I mean, like internally dying. His box house, all in flames.
Yeah.
I was gonna use primeval awareness,
Actually,
but we're still within 1 mile of the dragon above us, so I'd just be like, there is dragon. Oh, right.
Actually, Adrian, is this the first time you're missing, like uses now?
No, I've had missing uses constantly throughout the campaign.
Oh, from like not picking them back up, but this is the first one you've gotten from like can't pick it back up, like because it's broken, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that was the General Dragon.
Even further.
Oh,
it was a Topaz Dragon.
I've had missing uses since like a few dozen, well, since near the beginning of the campaign. Mostly because it took too much damage, or surprise combat while I'm still picking it back up.
Yeah. Oh, well, it just sits there. So after those combats, after the surprise combat, you can just go pick them back up.
But yeah, no, I also lost my deployments due to dream fights. You know, in the place we don't talk about because the NPC chose to let us not talk about it.
Yeah, the getting drunk, having a weird dream fight, and then we just like, you know, you just built shit while sleeping.
Can everyone give me a perception check?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he stutter?
I did.
All right, very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. All of you suddenly hear. No, Helius is the player still here, so I'm gonna say unless combat happens, you're not getting the benefits of another character unless combat takes place.
Yeah.
What about Dexalum?
Dexalum does not give a shit. If something comes up, he's going to kill it. And he relies on you. You know.
Respect.
You all, however, hear the distant clatter of bones being disturbed, and it comes out as the only noise you hear in your surroundings, in the form of and then silence.
Hey guys, did you hear a weird chittering noise?
Yep, and I don't like it.
No, I could be really funny and just throw a bloom pellet at it.
Alright. Paxidor, keep a lookout. Sk'iff. Let's have a look. And Sk'iff and I will stealth in the direction of the sound.
Yeah. I would say it's so crazy to me that nature is intelligence, and not wisdom, but from my time living in the wilderness, would I recognize this noise, Jen? Of like, what kind of a similar type of thing?
It is far...
I don't think it was the sound...
Go ahead.
You go on. You're the one who knows.
Far too indistinct. It is just a distant sound, rumble. You're just aware of it and not caught by surprise.
How far, kind of estimating,
Oh, that's a great question.
does it sound?
Only Paxidor can answer this, having beaten the DC of 20. Oh no, and Solum. Well done, 25. It
And
was
Damien.
about 100 or
Oh,
120.
25.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. 100 or 125 feet away from you, you're not certain. It's not too far.
Do we want to go check that out, or do we want to wait and see if it gets closer, and if it does,
I mean,
then check it out?
Is it in
Damien
the
intends to,
direction-
and he invited Sk'iff to come with.
I would say also, is it in the direction of big spooky structure?
Sort of somewhere around like here, in the neighborhood.
I'm gonna climb on top of the roof.
Alright, you climb on top of the roof. As you get about now, these buildings are not well interconnected. There is a lot of space between them, so you can't exactly jump from roof to roof. At least not without making a ruckus. So you do get your bearings.
That sounds
of
like
your
a
surroundings.
challenge for your rogue
You
players.
will
Jen.
notice, however, where you had landed, there is a shadow looking around, and it takes the form of an enormous, dark, shadow-wreathed dragon that looks around in total serenity. Even as it moves its enormous claws on top of the buildings, it does not make a single sound. You can perceive it thanks to your crit. But it is very hard to even see its outline in the darkness. It is nigh invisible. Every time it moves, you almost lose sight of it until eventually it just disappears from your sight completely. But it is looking for something.
I don't like that at all.
I think it's smelt our soup.
Or perhaps it heard you both make your grandstanding entrance. You were not exactly subtle.
Good thing we put some distance to it.
Yeah.
Was it heading this way? It left, you said, right?
It's in the area. I recommend
Well-
don't leave your guard down.
It's like, yeah, just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this, and I'm gonna like take some of the like cloth and I'm gonna take some like just loose cloth I have in my pack. Also, I retrieved my bag of holding from Darkstar, and I would like to. I'm just gonna like attach some cloth to my hooves.
Yeah, alright.
You know, little makeshift shoes to make it so I don't plop around on the stone.
So you take the bag of holding, and as you take out the shoes, 3 dragon wormlings desperately claw their way out of the bag, breathing heavily. Oh god, air!
Oh, it's like, oh, geez, Darkstar, did you close the bag of holding while we were resting?
Yeah, I had to come down, I couldn't keep it open.
Yeah, no, there's only so much air in there, guy. Like, you can't be closing it when they're in there. You gotta here, and I'll reach in and I'll pull out the little like makeshift tube straw thing. It's like, if you close it, make sure this is kind of like sticking out for him.
Okay.
You know, the breathing tube.
Yeah, alright, I'll do that.
It wasn't your fault.
One of the wormlings starts walking away.
Gotta grab the tail. It's like, yeah. Paxi is gonna be like, hey, so we gotta like stick close and be very, very quiet. In fact, you guys should probably get back in the bag. I know you don't wanna, because there's a big scary dragon down here who like probably wants to kill us.
Can't quite say it's a dragon. It's dragon-shaped and shadowy. Yeah.
The green dragon looks up to you, Melvin, and scowls.
That's not what we had agreed upon. That's not what we had agreed upon. You told us we'd be able to move around. You're trying to imprison us. Yes.
Oh, shut up.
Okay,
You
so it's less imprisoning, more like trying to keep you from accidentally knocking over a vase in one of these alleyways and alerting a thing that's gonna try to kill us. Because
Why?
we're probably in its territory.
Oh. Is it dangerous down here?
Probably. Yeah, no, scratch that. Yeah, definitely.
Well, why are we here?
Because we got stuff we gotta do.
We're adventuring. That's what we're doing.
I
Yeah.
don't think that was what he's asking.
No, I know, but sometimes, especially with the green one, you gotta say things a certain way to boost his morale.
The Emerald
Yeah.
Wormling goes, and we are important for your adventure? And the Green Dragon Wormling goes,
Of course we are. They need us. All right. We're gonna be quiet and slither.
Yeah.
and the dragon lowers its head to the ground and starts to crawl.
Like, okay. Hey, what are you guys' thoughts on maybe, like, coordinating your breath attacks when I, like, you know, in like a, I open up the bag of holding, you all poke your heads out and then breathe on somebody.
Oh, we're not going back there.
I'm saying, like, in the future, if we need to, like, you know, trick somebody, and I kind of like finger guns at the green dragon, because I know he likes that sort of thing.
That
It's
sounds
like,
fun.
we need to trick somebody, catch him up. Yeah,
The
prank
Emerald
him,
Dragon
you know?
Wormling, however, goes, I don't like that idea. I don't like these two enough to do anything with them. And the White Dragon goes, I'm still hungry.
It's like, oh. Oh, here, have some of the leftover soup. Here you go, bud.
Starts eating the bowl.
It's like,
If you are done tending to your children, can we move on? I would rather not be conversing with the next horror you decide to befriend.
Just because we do stuff you are not capable of doing, doesn't mean you get to talk badly of us.
Either way, we're moving now. And
Don't throw glass
just to
in
make
a
that
rotten
final,
house.
boom, pass without trace.
Excellent.
Oh, thank God somebody cast Pass Without a Trace. I didn't want to say anything. but,
Oh, you
like,
beat me too, but
Okay, hang on, slight rewind of time here. Helius did talk to Cainyad and get some directions, right?
Sure. Helius looks over. We need to head down over towards those two towers in the distance. One of them is Cainyad's.
I had a feeling. That's where the glowing dome is, right?
Yep.
Alright.
You know, maybe one of you should talk to him.
Yeah, I would say while I'm thinking of it real quick, I'm gonna turn to Dexilum and be like, did you ever do any reading on the ancient capital?
Of course.
Did you ever find anything that spoke about the whereabouts of, like, where they had their teleportation circle? Because, like, it was a big city. Like, they had to have a teleportation circle, right?
Multiple, in fact. Ashartalon enjoyed having access for his more loyal dragons to be able to make their entrances. They likely should be above the dragon roosts.
Any of those, like, somewhat on the way to those towers that we can see? That
Your
they can
dark
see.
vision
Yeah, I can't
is
see.
not good enough to be able to determine exactly how far away they are, but you can see the outlines in the distance. They are the enormous buildings.
Ah. Hang on.
Alright, so I suppose this begs the burning question, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Can I find some glue, some loose fans sitting around, and then glue them together to make a hover bike?
No.
Fucking Tears of the Kingdom, this shit. But
Okay, so
who wants to talk to the old man?
I guess I will. But first, you said the Twin Towers, goddammit, are off the screen, like basically straight south.
Roll credits.
Yes. To the south they should be. If your friend's directions can be accurate.
Right. Well, I kind of see the outline of a roost over there. We'll try and hit it on our way.
Jin, just for the sake of like us as the players, could you like point out the two towers that you're talking about that
Of
are like
course.
They're off the map, but
No,
yeah.
they're on the map.
They are?
Yeah, I was like, I think I know which ones you're talking about because they're the ones that kind of stick out. Yeah. So one of those is Cainyad's old tower.
Oh.
So instead of heading in the direction of the weird moving shattery dragon mass thing, do you guys want to kind of, you know, cut our way down through here, hit here to try and see if the teleportation circle is still active so we can learn the runes, and then, you know, kind of cut our way kind of down and, you know, kind of go from there?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it looks like the main road goes in that general direction either way.
Yeah, and we maybe want to avoid the main road if there's things walking around here. Because
Well, how about this? Where do you want to go? So you can start
Dragon
moving.
Roost. Nobody's like opposed to going to the Dragon Roost, right?
yeah, I think make our way over here just to like check this out and try to get.
So, sorry, I might have just blanked out and missed something. Why do we need to head to the Dragon Roost first?
Teleportation
Circle.
We don't
okay.
have
Is
to
there-
do this.
I-
I can bring
I
us
feel
back.
like there would be one at the towers, no?
It's like, yep. It's like, but Dexilum, this will let us come back here if we need to, because, you know, the bad guys are going to try to take over this region, so being able to teleport here ahead of them and reinforce it is probably going to be helpful in the event that they do finally get here.
Indeed. However, it is also not the most important thing to do. We need to acquire your information first. If we need to leave in a hurry, yes, it would be good to know the sigil's numerics so that I can teleport us back here. However, if necessity demands it, I can prepare a cruddier ritual to bring us back.
We'll look for the teleportation circle after the towers then.
Wise decision.
Okay.
Well,
Wait, hold on a
Yeah.
second.
yeah.
Hold on a second. We've been down this road before.
Why are we
Why the
listening,
fuck are we listening to Dexilum?
Yeah.
No, I was kind of thinking that too. It's just
No, because like whenever we listen to Dexilum, it's always bad. Like this guy sucks. He fucking sucks. We should get this teleportation circle because we want to know the runes.
Yeah, guy, last time we listened to what Dexilum told us to do, almost got us killed. Should be called Dimsalum.
Yeah, so
Then let us move.
also So yeah, no,
Alright, that's
like,
all
out
the,
of character, I think Socks would kill me if I once again just like fell prey to Jin's ploys to listen to Dexilum.
yeah, fair. It was an in-character decision, and he got outvoted. To the roost then.
As you're heading towards the roost, I have to ask, do you take the main road or are you weaving through the buildings?
I'm gonna be like 15 feet away. So if they go the main road or
This is
the room
important to
still gonna
ask,
be away.
because you splitting it from the party, that is a problem. You have no light, And if you rely on dark vision, you cannot be more than 60 feet away from your party members without disappearing to the darkness. There are no lights here beyond the dome in the distance.
Oh yeah.
Off the road. I should probably. We're extinguishing the lights, by the way. That was kind of silently said, but we have to extinguish the lights because they can be seen from 2 miles away or whatever.
Yeah. I think we should have a light. We should just. Can I find just an old lantern hanging about on like just? There's bound to be a lantern.
Actually, did anybody pick the Dungeoneer's kit? You might just have a hooded lantern.
Well, check if you have one, and if you want to find one, you can give me an investigation check.
Cool. I have a +1 to this.
Can I help?
Anyone give me the help action?
Yeah.
Did everybody check their inventory though? Because like Dungeoneer's kit has a hooded lantern, I think.
I definitely don't.
I
don't have any kits.
You can all try to look for it. The DC does scale after each failed attempt.
Oh, maybe I should roll.
Well, like that's the thing. Like, it's the help action.
I can't
if you
get
do the help action. You get to roll twice without bumping the DC.
Please do not talk over one another. I cannot hear what you are saying when you talk over one another. All right? Thank you.
Alright, help action though. That's a good idea. Which rogue has? Do either of our rogues have survival?
How smart are you people?
It was investigation, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was.
Oh, investigation?
Yeah. So I do have proficiency in investigation. So my reliable talent would put on that as well.
I'll give you the help action then.
Yeah,
I'll hold you up so you can look through windows and stuff like that.
And like worst case if that's technically not possible, I also have investigation. It's not very high, but I have the proficiency, so if the rule is I have to have the proficiency as well, I can help you.
Yeah, because I can't get lower than a 19.
Ready to roll?
So, investigation with advantage, right, Jen?
Yes.
It's an 18.
Right. Success. You discover an unused lamp. You can pick the top of it to use as a lantern. The street is covered with broken down lampposts, and you can pick up the lantern. It does not need oil, this one. You can activate the weave charged gemstone within the lantern to create light, and you can, of course, obscure it with literally fabric, so anything will do, even a cloak.
So you can just put it in your mouth.
Can I like wrap it in using my disguise kit? Can I wrap it in cloth and then kind of cut a hole in one side to kind of make it so it shines directly?
Spotlight lantern was what I was thinking of.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, this lantern is weaker than its normal counterpart due to the fact that it has been dormant for thousands of years, and also probably damaged. It produces light. It produces light in a 20-foot radius of bright and then dim of 10.
Good. That's less light to be seen by.
Yeah. Well,
you said that there's quite a few of these, right?
You found one. You can look for more. That took you about half an hour in universe.
Was that with still traveling towards our destination, or was that out?
No, you were actively looking for a lantern.
Yeah. So I'm guessing, Jen, from that it means that like even though there's lampposts every like so feet in the city, most of them are damaged beyond usability.
Absolutely. This place is a wreck.
Cool. Can we mending the lamp?
The one that you have?
Yeah, why not?
You can mend the exterior, but the magic crystal that makes the light cannot be mended.
Is the crystal damaged, or is it just low
magical.
on charge?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Is it
read
low on
the spell.
I know, but is the crystal damaged, or is it just low on charge from being dormant?
How about you all roll me perception instead? How about that?
I'm asking Jen not because repairing if the crystal's not damaged and it's just low on charge, there was something I wanted to attempt. And I
Then
was
you
gonna
should have
said
asked
earlier.
that. Roll perception, please. Alright, that's very good. Missing out on Victor and Paxidor.
But as you said it, wow.
Yeah. Good timing. Victor, is Adrian with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not doing good.
Oh, it's alright. Just a perception check, please.
Right. Give me a minute. Perception. Alright, here we go. It's 13.
Alright. Damien and Melvin, both of you suddenly hear footsteps. Down the road.
Lands out to the side.
It's like, into the houses we go.
And we
Just gonna quietly pull everybody into a house and like kind of
behind an alleyway.
You huddle away, and you see the entities that were causing the footsteps as they pass you by. A small patrol of soldiers clasped in dark metal armor. Their eyes are a hazy blue, glowing dots within hollowed sockets. White, pale skin decorates bone stitched shut. They rasp out in small gasps as they walk, dark mist permeating from their mouths. They continue walking. If anyone wants to recognize what these are, please roll me Arcana or Nature.
I mean, I'm curious, but yeah, 0.
3 successes.
Yep.
Well,
I was gonna say I want to see.
Sk'iff.
Oh, sorry, that shouldn't have been an advantage. But
No worries, 18 still counts. Sk'iff, Solum, Paxidor, and Melvin. You recognize these creatures for what they are. Whites.
it's like, oh man, those are some guys who really like to fight.
They walk forward.
Smash.
Those of you who know Draconic will hear them ramble. Ashardalon, 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 as they take steps back into the darkness.
Yep. At least they're dumb.
Alright, back on the move. We're gonna avoid the main roads and move towards the roost.
But Jin, I may have just not heard when you said it earlier. Or the reason I was asking about because I know that we can repair the outside of the lamp with mending, but the crystal itself, I was asking, did you say was it just low on charge and that's why it was dim, or was it like both, like low on charge but also like damaged?
Both.
Okay, so what I was gonna follow up with that is like, would it be possible to feed it a spell slot?
Make an Arcana check.
Like,
why?
oh, that's gonna be good.
Actually, I like that. Okay, included first.
You're not sure? You're not sure if that would even work.
Yeah, Mom's like, I mean, it's
waste the slot
magic.
you're low enough as it is.
It's magic, so like, there's probably a way. I don't know how though.
Perhaps I was gonna say perhaps Victor could take a look at it. I have some Arcana.
We need to be moving.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure we can examine it while we're moving.
Sure, you're just looking at it as you're moving, keeping your attention from your surroundings. That's safe. Alright.
Yeah, why don't we just Victor?
while we are moving along, like, would it be possible to keep an eye out for any, like, papers or like stone tablets or anything that might have writing on them that might tell us or say anything about what happened?
Survival check, DC 30.
DC 30?
Correct.
DC 30? Don't you want us to find your lore, Jin?
30, yeah. I don't know if there's any point rolling. I literally cannot get that.
Your investigation will do, I suppose.
I mean, there's still not much of a chance that I can get it, but I'll roll.
18.
Yeah.
You look around, you take a break from your pursuit to inspect the houses. Most of the buildings are collapsed inwards from rubble and time. You do find some scattered pieces of paper, but they crumble at your touch. And they're, well, heavily weathered. Any parchment that probably has been outside here, it would need to be magical, and most of these houses, they look like domiciles, not, well, suppositories of arcane information where magical parchment would be necessary. Most likely, any place of importance might have the information you do seek. But these are civilian households, from the best you can understand it, which is bizarre, because this is a dragon-dominated citadel.
Interesting. Alright.
Very well. You keep on moving forward. As you move into the darkness, can everyone give me a stealth check?
Pass. Without a trace, we love you.
Oh, right. I tend to all of this because I don't think anybody has a pass without trace buff just on hand. I'm gonna make that real quick.
Melvin's dark fur blends and he becomes the shadows. Also, does Helius make this check, Jin?
No.
Okay.
Oh god, Darkstar's not really being, well,
I mean,
stealthy.
we have four... sorry, we have 3 34s and 1 35, and then a 30 and a 27. I feel like it's... and the 17 on Darkstar. I feel like it's gonna balance out.
You all managed to avoid as a group the attention of some large creatures that are on your way as you pass by the buildings. What appears to be enormous bug-like giants that are looming over the carcass of a recently slain kill. They are carefully chewing on it as to not make too much noise. Their chitin hides shaking every time they sort of dig their mandibles into the flesh. Once again, if anyone wants to determine what the hell that was about, you can make an Arcana or Nature check.
Okay.
Damien's actually not interested. They're freaky monsters from the Underdark that would probably try to kill them. He knows enough.
Oh, bug.
Wow, Sk'iff recognizes what these are actually. These are Umber Hulks.
Oh. Smash.
Oh, alright.
Okay, Sk'iff has a preference.
Sk'iff does not have a preference with how many times he says smash. Sk'iff has the widest known out of anyone.
Everything.
You sneak by and avoid their attention. As you pass by the street, and a few more alleyways later, about 2 hours of travel will avail you... Sorry, 1 hour of travel will avail you to the basin of the Roost. As you come upon the basin, you notice something a little annoying for most of you, and a little disturbing for some. A pair of Draconians are standing guard before the entrance at the base of the Roost.
Grand Anambar?
Probably. It's hard to tell
Does it
because
look-
there's no light.
Yeah. Do they look like they're actively looking out for things in the area?
Standing guard.
Which means that they're not aligned with the creatures down here. Like because they don't know that we're like they don't think anyone else is down here aside from the normal creatures right now, right? So if they're on that high of alert that they're actively looking and guarding, then do we get a sense that like that means that like they're here to stop things from like showing up and like, you know, doing damage?
They are on guard. I think those 4 words are enough information.
If I could tell you what they're thinking, I would. Were you to cast detect thoughts? Otherwise, why are you asking me that information? How would you know?
Just like insight. Does it look like they're like?
All right,
are they
make
like
an insight
standing
check.
out looking for?
Make an insight check. Very well. I'll even give you advantage.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Alright, 19. It's good enough to realize these Draconians are standing guard. They are very focused on their duty, and they are peering with their eyes to see and with their ears to hear. You're pretty certain they're also ready to spring to action should they find something. They're holding onto their weapons so they're ready for battle. They're also not your meek Draconians. These ones appear to be both executioners, so they are both clutching onto their heavy executioner blades.
Right. There are definitely more of them inside, and we can...
I could go and try and scout out and then fall back.
Now we're only making this detour because we thought the roost would be empty. I don't want to have to fight a whole tower full of Draconians before we get the spell.
Maybe we don't. And I'll turn to like Paxidor and be like, do you think you could climb to the top of this?
I mean, is that a challenge? Because of course I can climb it.
Well, if I gave you my like journal, I'll like hand you my journal, like some like a thing to like write with, and be like, if you can get up there and then jot down the runes, like copy down the teleportation circle, then that's all we need.
Well, I have a climbing speed.
Oh, I could also just walk up the wall.
It's like, oh yeah, you know, that's right, Sk'iff, yeah. And also gonna look towards Damien and be like, yeah, but they're a lot more quiet.
Perhaps all 3 of you should go. It would be safer should something be found at the top.
The top is where you expect the teleportation circle to be, right?
Indeed. My study into our history did provide me with information regarding these roosts. The very top was both the entry point and, in the physical sense, as well as the magical one. There is a trapdoor that should lead into the tower, while also functioning as a teleportation circle.
Nice.
Well then, let's go then. And Damien will reach out his hand for Melvin to hand him his journal.
Mom's been like, oh no, it's okay. I like Paxidor's handwriting.
There.
Alright.
It's all swirly. You'd think for a soldier it'd be all rough and stuff, but he's actually got really good cursive.
Yeah, it is true. Oh, up I go.
Alright. You head up to the tower. Just for giggles, roll me stealth. I want to see your high numbers. Why not?
Actually, Pass Without Trace would be wearing off.
It's already off.
It has worn off, but there's 3 rogues in the party. So...
two rogues and a ranger.
Yeah, 2 rogues and a ranger, yeah. I want to see the big numbers, so roll stealth.
I'm kind of confused, because we've kind of bounced around from like 3 things and not actually given a definite of who's going and who's not.
I thought all 3 of you.
It's the 3 of us.
Yeah,
All
if you
3 of
want
us.
to...
Okay.
Yeah, unless you want to stay down here with us.
Oh, I was just a bit confused because I'm not sure. I wasn't too sure what was happening. Alright.
Alright. Good. All success all around. Paxidor, Damien, Sk'iff, the three of you climb up the side of the roost. The rough stone is a little challenge for you to climb up upon. If anything, it is easier to break into the tumbled stonework thanks to the weathering of time and damage it has sustained from being descented all the way down here. You pass by a couple of windows on your way up without great difficulty, avoiding remotely approaching them, and as you reach the very top, you find that it is empty. You do see a trapdoor at the top of the roost, the size of, well, a small hut. Metal gears are placed at the edges, which would allow the trapdoor to shift up and down with ease, and a circle of magic has been inscribed at the very top of the wooden template.
Alright, let's
start
get
to
scribing.
draw. I start to scribe the sigil
Very well.
in the book.
Do you have calligrapher's supplies proficiency?
Nope. But I got
Amazing.
sleight of hand.
You do have sleight of hand, so I'll ask for that. But if you did have it, I would be bogging out of my head right now because that is ridiculous. No one takes it.
Okay.
I do have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Do these runes, sigils, whatever they are, mean anything word-wise?
Well, they are written in draconic.
What was that? Also, just out of character, because he kind of emphasized the wood part, it might behoove us to check how old these runes are to see if they're like changing them.
That would be a history or investigation check to check that specifically. Skip. This is so you know programming, right? It's basically commands to bring the creature here that casts the spell in the location to cease to function should the trapdoor be in motion, and once it is no longer in motion, it may function. Very simple directions and directives for the magic to take hold. And then the complex stuff, which is essentially just magic speech. For the magic to find its way here, to teleport the person and all their belongings, to a couple of if statements to not allow for shenanigans to take place, or, God forbid, mistakes. Nothing too out of the ordinary beyond the functions to allow for the trapdoor to also work while stopping the circle.
How big did you say the trapdoor was?
About a small hut. To give you an understanding of size, it would be about 20-foot radius.
Okay, so massive.
Yeah, it's big. It would allow for a creature the size of which you hope to never meet. To teleport
Too bad
here.
we already have.
Oh, no, you haven't. This is bigger than any dragon you've encountered yet.
Oh!
I said radius.
Yes, that's 40 feet.
Oh, radius.
That's a gargantuan creature.
To put it into perspective, that's what Paxidor saw briefly as a shadow way back.
Yeah.
Great, so there's an ancient dragon down here.
Nah, it's more than ancient.
Isn't ancient like the last classification?
No, guys, it's all a hoax.
There's a great worm.
It's a bunch of it's just like a bunch of cloth and like paper mache and like wood piloted by a bunch of kobolds.
Paxidor, you sit down. It will take you 15 minutes to scribe this entire surface properly because of your crit. Half the time that normally it would take. You quickly run around, scribbling into multiple pieces of parchment the various runes of magic, how they're arranged, and after taking like a bit of a backaway viewpoint, you sort of arrange it all together. And honestly, your finest work yet. It's a nigh perfect copy condensed down to a single page, with notes and rules on like 5 other pages. I would ask for you to get rid of the pages in the book, but who the fuck does that?
Yeah, who does that?
I do have another question.
Yes.
While he's writing that down, these windows are here, or arrow slits, whatever they are,
Yes.
are they actually there?
They are actually there. You remember from your time in the Roost up above, the Kandanovar uses a similar structure, not too different from this. These windows are about as big, about big enough to allow for large creatures to enter through more confidently. This design is obviously a lot more refined than what the Kandanovar has brought with them for the invasion. Like, this is, by comparison, imperial structure.
This is oh, we have our shit together and a lot of money. Versus, we want to be cool like them, but we don't have the cool shit they had.
This is like a state capital for the Grand Dinovar. Obviously, it's way better.
Would it be possible to kind of, like, not go too far in, but sneak in and kind of like clinging to the roof, just kind of crawl around a bit, just checking out what's in there?
Sure. Give me another stealth check as you do that.
Of course. Does being on the roof help me at all?
Yes, it allows you to make the stealth check.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, you'd just be standing in the air.
20. That's higher than its passive perception, I think. Yes, it is. You enter in through the room to the side of the wall as you crawl through the window to a large chamber. Within it, you see inside the shadow of a large dragon, like a fully grown dragon, sitting down there. It is translucent and nigh transparent in the darkness. It is sitting there and it is mumbling to itself as it looks down at a couple of draconians who look up to it with, well, sort of a distant stare. The dragon mumbles down at the draconians. Ashardalon demands the circle work. Sweep the floors. Prepare for arrivals. The draconians nod, and they stand there. They don't move, neither does the dragon. A few moments later, the dragon repeats the same sentence. The draconians nod. They stand there. They don't move. You see cobwebs have grown at the basin of their feet, their legs, and at their shoulders. These draconians have been here for years.
Are they like undead, or are they still technically living?
Oh, they look alive. They have just been here. And give me an Arcana check, Sk'iff.
This is gonna go well.
12. With a 12, I'm not gonna give you the intricacies, but there is a thing to note. They look fine. Like, fully healthy and hearty. They just look the same as the draconians up on top, in such a way to bring into question if these things age, which probably they don't.
Now, the real question is, are they supposed to?
Man, it is a good thing lizards don't sweat or stuff like that, because this would be a fucking smelly town. Just hundreds of years in the same armor, like, well, not even hundreds, like thousands of years in the same armor.
Right. Anyway, Paxidor and Damien are descending now, I believe. Sk'iff should... I imagine Sk'iff is leaving.
Yeah.
I like to think the way down is a lot faster, because you guys are just like barrels and a monkey in it. Just all locked arms, just one swings down, grabs a ledge, swings down, like chain swings down, grabs a ledge.
Let's not mechanically do that, but let's go down anyway.
You descend down, and as you crawl all the way to the basin, you see the Exalum look up to you and nod.
Yep, I got it.
I will also tell them about what I saw when I went through the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darkstar looks a little scared. Do you think that dragon will come out then if it like hears something? Is that?
I don't know. It seemed like they'd been stayed very still for quite a while.
Don't know what would happen if they disturb him, but
Yeah,
doesn't seem like they'd be going anywhere on their own volition.
Let's avoid that situation at all costs and go do what we came here to do.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Do you think the gods up front are also under that effect?
We just walk behind them instead of in front of them, and we'll be fine.
You do look at the gods. You can't really see their details because you're far away so that they don't see you. But they are standing still, keeping guard. Forever.
We could deal with it later.
Yeah. Do you want to do the pass without trace this time, Paxidor?
Yeah, I can do it. And also, Darkstar, if that thing does come out here, you just go ahead and shoot him with this. As I will give him my +1 rifle.
Oh!
A +1 rifle that he almost certainly does not have proficiency with.
He looks down at the rifle, and as he goes to scream, he realizes what is about to happen, and he shoves a hand into his mouth, like, he goes, oh! You look scared. Are you sure you're giving this to me?
Yep, as I kind of tap the other one on my back.
Oh, alright. Promise I'm gonna be careful with it. Darkstar does have proficiency with rifles, being a Gavarian soldier, citizen.
Oh, shit.
Yep, that's why I was giving it to him.
Turns out Darkstar is actually a gun nut, and he just needs a gun to feel...
After everything we've done, giving a gun to a child is not the worst thing.
Hey, don't worry, I'm gonna train him. Gun safety, of course.
Right. On the move.
On the move.
Pass without a
Also,
trace.
just shout out. Sorry, Socks. Because I know Socks, you gave him what?
Yep. I will deal with that consequence when it happens.
You move over towards this, the barrier. You pass by a broken down pillar of stone, and you have to cross around it to make your way over towards, well, one of the towers in the distance. As you do, one moment. Everyone give me perception checks. I know this is asking constantly for the same shit, but yeah, this is a ruined citadel. Every now and then when you're walking around, you could be caught off guard by something. Very good.
Jin, we're player characters. We want roll dice.
I know. And Adrian is having a thing, so I'm going to just gently leave him be because everyone has rolled high enough. I'm going to say that everyone can just succeed as a group. You do notice something. You see a little critter. I'm just gonna put you on the map.
A little critter?
When he says little, he means it's giant.
Yeah, this is gonna be our undoing, by the way. We've been stealthy and quiet and avoiding everything else, and he's just gonna put something kind of fluffy and cute in front of us, and we're gonna all blow it.
It's immediately
Like,
just gonna
"Aw."
start squealing the top of its head.
Do me a kindness and don't move immediately. Oh, that's two Melvins. Let me get Solum. Let me get Damien. Let me get Dixalum. Not Dixalium. He's not a fucking alchemical reagent.
I think he is.
And Darkstar.
Hey, yo,
Alright,
give me that 120 distance of vision.
And a lamp.
Sure thing. Let me just grant you those options. Limp.
I was gonna say, don't you have to burn a use of your thing for that?
Yeah, for now, but in this situation, it's probably a smart idea to do so.
120 feet coming up.
Mm-hmm. So I do got myself a dragon belt, so if I ever need to regain points, I can.
Oh, and they are out of the bag, so I should bring them in as well, you little dragon pals. They have had a short rest, so I will give them all their hit points. So they're not just...
Are they walking around or are they in the bags?
They are walking around because they don't like being stuck in the bag. Would you like to be stuck in a bag?
Probably.
I mean, I don't know. We put activities
Sometimes,
in there
yeah.
for them.
Let me just get them here as well. Alright. I should not put them in the pit next to you. I'll just put them here. Alright. As you are walking, you see this thing crawling around. Can you give me instinctive, arcana, and/or nature checks, please?
Instinct?
Yeah, this is a thing where if you see it, you know what it is. Lovely.
Oh, that was an adjective for the tech. I was like, there's no instinct skill.
I'll just put this here.
What are you, crazy?
Oh, it's an intellect devourer.
Yes, it is. And everyone knows this, because if you live in a fantasy world where these exist, this is like a children's tale to be warned about. That's an intellect devourer.
It's also a yummy snack.
Mmm.
Melvin nearly throws up.
Who's got the highest intelligence?
But that's not the only thing. As you look at it, it sort of glows with this pink psionic energy, and all of you in your head suddenly hear, "People! People! You are people!"
Oh no.
We're not people. I use the force.
You see another one emerge from behind the rock. People! You see another one on top of a building. Look down. People! You see another one
Drawing
behind
weapons.
it. Many of them. People! 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 And then you see a person floating above this building.
Uh-oh.
But it's not really a person. You see long purple tendrils crawl from out of where its mouth should be. Its head is elongated, purple skinned with long flowing robes.
That's an 11. Mind flayer.
It looks down on the rest of you and says, in the psionic telepathy, "Long time since new ones have been assimilated. Surrender and accept your fate." As two more of these monsters emerge from the darkness. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ah, titty fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. Damien just like throwing
Also,
a trident.
don't forget to put Helius out.
Oh yes, you do control Helius in combat. I should do that.
Oh.
Not in the hole. There we go. Yeah, don't
You
fall
can't
into
put baby in a hole.
don't fall into those. Those are holes. Those are like 20-foot deep holes.
No, push
Good
them
to
into
know.
them.
I will say, like, I think, is this the first time we've had somebody, like, use psionic ability to, like, talk to Melvin?
It is.
I think in this moment, like, you know, a slight kind of glow happens on his remaining blue horn. Like, it kind of, like, lights up like a, you know, like a Discord, like, sound notification. like kind of like thing, like it just lights up when when the voice happens.
Oh, that's I mean that's good. Also, that's weird. The character sheets are a little bungled because they don't work with my little shortcut for rolling initiative. So I'll just roll it like this. All right. And I'll
Hello,
roll
I'm
it
here.
like this. Yeah, I have to do it manually. Cringe.
Apologies, DM, that was gone for a bit.
No worries. I'll just the mind flayers are important, so I'll just roll them individually. Whereupon the intellect devourers are going to be group. All right.
You know what? While all this is happening, I'm gonna look at the party real quick. Just be like, you look over to Paxidor, it just silently, without any words, ask, "Do I use the cannon in this environment?"
Well, I mean, looks like gun that makes a. You do what you feel is good.
We're definitely gonna have to get out of Dodge as soon as this combat's over.
Alright. Let me play some music.
Real quick, DM. Actually, after you that, I got speed deployment. If I could deploy something.
Sure. What do you wish to play?
I'm sad. You already know what I want to do. The fucking cannon.
Yeah, coming in. Where let me get my cannons? With or without wheels?
You know what? With wheels. Worst case scenario, Melvin gets a new projectile to throw at an enemy.
Very well.
Melvin has a strength of 10.
This will be under your control. And you should be able to move it now if you so desired. Alright. Cannon deployed. Everyone prepared?
Yeah.
Yes.
You must construct additional pylons.
Alright. Damien,
Oh, no.
you go first. Each of these mind flayers, I should say, are floating 30 feet from the air.
Oh god.
Cool.
Music. Let's
I
go.
recognize this.
Cool. I'll worry about that later. I'm gonna hop on the cannon and throw my trident at Intellect Devourer number 2.
Alright.
Boy, has BG3 music actually become like free license copyright or something?
Pretty much. Alright.
Hold on, let me check the wording on Hunter's Mark real quick.
I didn't know
That
that's
works
actually
too.
pretty cool.
It is.
Okay, no, I think it was like another variation of this that had what I was thinking of.
You hop
Right,
on the
Hunter's
cannon.
Mark first. Wait,
Yes, you hop on the cannon.
subsequent turn.
You wish to delay Hunter's Mark?
No, I'm Hunter's Marking now. I'm doing it on that Intellect Devourer and throwing my trident.
Awesome. Make your attack.
Okay, let's see. Hunter's Mark on, reel in on, trident toss, yeet.
Your trident flies into the air. That's hits.
Damage.
17.
17.
Ugh. The Intellect Devourer is bloodied immediately as the trident impales it. It screeches out in horror. No pain! Not us!
Please just be quiet and go away.
Reading
Oh, you guys are so
abilities
gross.
again. Why would I do that anyway? Okay, I reel in the trident and throw it again at the same guy.
Hell yeah. You reel the trident back and you hit, slaying the first Intellect Devourer.
Amazing. I think that's my turn.
Awesome. Damien. Your turn is over.
Paxidor.
Paxidor.
Alright.
I will say, does Paxidor, you have dark vision, right?
Yeah, I'm an elf.
If you don't mind, it might be better for you to focus the guys further back.
Oh, I already
because-
know. I'm taking out my flares.
Yeah, what specifically the mind flayers that aren't this one, because
don't worry about it.
Us without dark vision cannot see the other ones.
Don't worry. I'm going to first use an adept marksman to get myself advantage. I'm shooting at this one here. And where's it at? try and push him.
Alright, let me see the attack roll.
Oh, hey, that's a crit.
That will hit. Which one were you aiming for? That one, yes.
This one in the back.
Yes, roll damage.
I will. Oh shoot, I forgot to put on my sneak attack. Because it is a crit, 'cause I did a 19. There's that.
Oh, that's
I gotta do
painful.
another D12.
24. Okay, that's 36.
There we go.
Plus 7.
And if you want to fix that, Mo,
Yeah.
yeah, under the weapon, you just change the crit range number from 20 to 19 on the attack.
I'm on an 18 now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I forgot to change over because I took all my stuff off the +1 rifle and gave it to this rifle.
And you are pushing the Mind Flayer away?
Yep.
That is a strength check, I believe, to resist.
Yeah, Jane, do these mind flayers look buff?
No, they don't. This one gets shot and cartwheels away into the darkness.
And then...
Surrender yourself to us. Become one with the... What? Oh!
Fuck, man! Shot me right in the shit!
Your assimilation will be...
Yeah, the other ones look over their shoulder like, damn!
I can imagine one right now. It's like, join the assembly. Is that a fucking cannon?
That's it for me.
Alright. You run away from the line of sight. Darkstar is a little scared because he does not know what the fuck these are. The ones that are flying on top. But he knows what the small ones are, and he's going to take out the rifle. And he's going to fire a shot at the Intellect Devourer at the top of the building. Which hits. Unfortunately, it won't be sneak attack, but it's still damage. Never mind. Well, it's 5 damage. And he is going to use a bonus action. The next person is Melvin. He's going to use a bonus action for Solum. If you're going to punch something, let me help you out. And he's going to run behind this piece of debris. And point out to the Mind Flayers. You're going to get advantage on your next attack roll, as he is going to dash as a bonus action behind the building.
Hey, Dark, don't go too far, because, you know, there might be more around the corner.
And they might try to eat your brains.
One of us! Become us! Us!
And the Intellect Devourers move.
I would love to take one as a pet, though.
Wait, no, it's gonna move like that. Over here.
I'm gonna warn you right now. If you let a Gavarian citizen come into contact, your pet will starve.
The Intellect Devourers rush forward. One of them is going to move over towards Damien. One's going to move over towards Victor. Both of them are going to make attacks against you with their claws. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The one against me has disadvantage.
Very well. So those are going to be then for you, Damien, with disadvantage. So 6 and a
6 and 6?
Yep, those miss.
No.
Let me put disadvantage on. Sorry, normal for Victor.
Oh god. That hits.
One of them strikes for 7 points of slashing damage with its claws, and it swipes at you. And then multiple Intellect Devourers will use their remaining part of their multi-attack for Devour Intellect.
Are these less likely to attack Melvin because he's so dumb?
We'll find out. The Intellect Devourer is going to look over towards Damien that is attacking, and Damien, intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
Question: how big are these?
How big are the intellect devourers?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they're bigger than Sk'iff or not.
Oh, they're small. They are smaller than you. Well, technically, they're as big as a house cat. So, your size actually. Oh no, sorry,
Yeah,
smaller than
more
you.
like my size.
Smaller than you. They're tiny, so they're very small.
Well, so is Sk'iff.
Oh, then you're the same size.
Yeah.
The
Success.
showdowns.
Success. Nothing
Yeah,
happens
first
as you keep your wits. Your mind is psychically assaulted, but you restrain. Victor, devour intellect.
Yes. Oh no.
It's
I've
okay,
been
you're
rolling
smart.
low all session. Wait, I am?
I assume you have more than 0 intelligence.
Critical.
Hey.
You
nice.
do. You're fine. Solum. 1 for you. Intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. Oh,
That
okay.
intellect devour recoils upon trying to get into your brain and learning that you're like 100-something years old and look like you're 30.
Success. Nothing bad happens to you. Intellect devourer for Melvin.
I can imagine. I can imagine Devour tries to go for Victor. They
Oh
go
my god.
and oh shit.
Melvin
Intellect.
just is like.
Intellect devourer for Sk'iff.
Crits of Cainyad, more like.
Jesus, yeah. Oof.
Oh.
That fails.
Reaction. Reaction from Helius, resistance.
That succeeds. Helius, intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, with a
Why
d4
do I
plus 1 is a success.
Yeah, why do I keep accidentally closing Helius' sheet? Damn it. Alright,
Yeah, that's the last one. Hey! That's a fail!
yeah, because they'd have to roll an 8 on. Oh, I should remember that. Do that. Then,
It's okay. We're not losing any intelligence yet.
No, but they're considered stunned.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
And a mind flayer eats your brain
You
if you're
know.
stunned.
I just need to double check. It is a short or long rest. Just a quick little favored by the gods. I'm gonna just roll. It's 2d4.
Do you regain it on a short rest?
They do.
Then yes, roll that. You have a small chance. No!
Okay, and Bardic Inspiration.
Uh-huh.
As a reaction?
Yep.
Homebrew.
This gin's homebrew specifically for saving throw or something. Okay.
Get like a
so we'll do
50-50.
this.
Pretty much. Ooh!
Nope.
Oh my god!
Fails.
I
As,
really tried to.
Indeed, as the mental assault takes place, I'm afraid that is going to be some damage. For Helius, 12 points of it, and Helius locks up in place as their
It's
mind,
like, what the hell?
their mind ceases to think. As that happens, the intellect devourers glow with psionic energy, and multiple things happen. Oh god, multiple things happen at once. This mind flayer in the distance is going to start floating the fuck back. How dare you? You just shoot him all the way across the battlefield. Cringe.
Also, just thought about this. We did not split up at all so far.
well, we
So
also haven't had a
Paxidor.
chance to move yet. Most of
15
us.
feet.
Yeah, a lot of you guys rolled kind of low.
Well, I mean, 15 is not low. It's just the 19, 18, 17 for the
That's
others.
low.
They just rolled high, okay?
That's still, if you roll lower than the bad guys, that's still considered low.
Yeah, I blamed Exelum. He was distracting most of us.
How was I? And the Mind Flayer is going to focus, and he is going to turn his gaze towards Solum. Your mind is mine.
Oh no.
Dominate
Oh, no,
monster.
thanks.
DC 15.
Oh,
It's a wisdom save. He's good at that.
Success!
Oh.
As you feel a strain against your will, you will be my slave.
You just hear me go.
What? As the spell breaks, no!
You made him roll a wisdom save and he failed.
The
Broke his concentration.
Mind Flayer duo on top of the building is going to go. Is going to come here. Descend a little bit. So that he's floating 10 feet from the ground. And he is going to get my cone. Where is my 60-foot cone?
Your coney cone?
My big cone.
Your cone.
Yes, my cone.
not my dragons.
Not my gun-drop dragons.
Yeah, I have purple for it. Cone corner.
Okay. Well, sir, you're just being a really rude person. Yeah, it's gonna work like that, so it's not gonna hit Solum.
Yeah, there we go. That gets the most people. So he said he's just gonna float. We'll say over here, and there we go. Let's put him here. Yeah, over here still works. As the Mind Flayer comes down, it is going to focus its hands on the sides of its head, and its eyes blare with psychic energy for a moment as its tentacles reap outwards, and a wave of magic overwhelms your senses. The Mind Flayer is going to use its very signature ability, Mind Blast. DC 15, intelligence saving throw. I need everyone in the cone to give that. If you fail, you are stunned.
At least Darkstar's not in it.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, wait, not
Is Helius making this normal?
Normal? Why? Yeah. It's...
Helius is already stunned. I don't think they.
Oh no,
need to
Helius
interact with this.
Helius is stunned. They just need to make intelligence saving throw against the damage.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if they had disadvantage from it, or if there's some weird synergy going on between the Mind Flayers and their pets. So Helius passes.
Intelligence save for you, Solum.
Does anyone have a reaction or something to grant a bonus of some kind? Because I just need a 1.
I mean,
I did not mean to click that.
I mean,
but yeah, no psychic.
I would like to use a party inspo just in case to see if I can get it. Well, it's a possibility.
I would like to also use a party inspo, perhaps.
Oh, you are not immune to this, huh? Alright, one sec. Alright, they succeed, so the intellect devourers are also not stunned? I just checked, they're not immune to the condition, and they're just resistant to the damage. So not immune, so they will take half of half.
I suppose...
I mean,
so if nobody has anything they can use to give plus, even just a +1 to get me over the hump, then...
Well, you have a group inspo.
Yeah, we have group inspos. If you don't mind us using.
I'll burn my personal one.
Okay, then I'll use one of the party ones and see if I can at least re-roll that and get better. If not, I'm just gonna have to take the stun.
Could I also oh, that sucks. Could I also use one if that's fine with you guys?
Yep. So now I'm gonna be taking the damage.
Very well. And as for Victor, do you want to use also one?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
20
I got
success.
a 20.
All right.
Do we have? for the group inspiration because I also did fail.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 7. Woof.
Yeah. I'm just seeing like how many do we have?
Well, like the thing is it's like I'm going next, and I think because Helius is already stunned, I think I'm the only one with AOE.
Well, yeah, but you also need your high damagers to actually be able to hit. So them using a inspo to possibly.
Yeah, but I can basically knock out like all these intellect powers.
Okay, that's great and all, but.
How many more do you have? Let's answer that first.
That's all I was asking.
You guys just used how many?
3.
I used 1. So, yeah, 3.
They used 2.
10.
No, you used 3. Solum has used 1.
Melvin
has used 1. Victor has used 1. Oh yeah, you've used 1 personal, right? That's 2.
Yeah, so we're at 10.
Okay, let him use 1 then. Let Paxidor use 1.
Well, I would say that we would both be able to use 1. Let's say 8.
Yeah, because it's sort of like I have a -1, so it's like it's a bit of a Hail Mary. But if it works, I can, because I'm going right after this, I'll be able to really just kind of fuck up this entire group.
We got it. Let's just roll them. Let's, keep the game going.
17 success. Oh, still fails.
I'm still, but that's okay.
All right. So far, we have Solum. You have failed the saving throw. Melvin, you have succeeded the saving throw. Damien, you have succeeded the saving throw. Sk'iff, you have succeeded the saving throw with a crit. Paxidor, you have failed the saving throw. The Whelmling has succeeded the saving throw. The Exhalum has succeeded the saving throw. All right, that is 2 fails, I believe. And the Intellect Devourers also succeed. So that is going to be damage I need to roll because this does not auto-roll for some reason.
Wait, yes it did.
Did it?
No, it didn't.
No,
it didn't.
Yeah, it didn't. It is for
Mind Blast, failure. Oh, no, it didn't.
Yeah, it is weird. For some reason, it doesn't auto-roll. There we go.
Hey, look, it's exactly the number that it said.
Oh, hilarious. Broken link. 31 points of psychic damage to those of you who failed and stunned. 15 points of psychic damage to those who succeeded. And 7.
Alright, bad news, gamer. My displacement of cloak has disabled.
Yeah. And the Intellect Devourers take 7. As the Mind Blast hits, and some of your companions falter, the Mind Flayer points towards Helius. And Solum, you're also stunned. And points towards Solum. The other Mind Flayer is going to make its descent towards either of those very delicious snacks. Melvin, your turn.
You do something, Melvin. Stop them.
You're all so gross. You're all so gross.
Thank God my turn's coming around, so at least that stun's gonna be off.
Okay. Yeah, that's a...
Oh, I should inform you. Those of you who failed the stun by the Mind Flayer's Mind Blast, you are stunned until the end of the Mind Flayer's next turn.
Oh, that's dumb, but all right. Fuck.
That's
that's how they work. This is a classic monster.
That's how your monk ability works.
That's why I shot one of them and pushed them back, so he wouldn't be able to...
This is Jin getting recompense.
Well, I'm gonna probably lose my brain then.
Okay.
What brain?
Alright. And can I get a 20-foot... Oh, sorry, can I get a 10-foot radius sphere, please?
10-foot radius sphere coming up. We'll give you the blue sphere. Can you not? Thank you. Where do you want it?
I wanted that one just so I could see like the general size here. Question: because we all know what intellect devourers are and stuff like that, like, it's like, would it be common knowledge if these guys are resistant to psychic damage?
Make a history check. Keep it fair.
17.
Very well. 17.
Yeah, like, would psychic damage be normal against them, or would they, like, you know?
With a 17, you would know that they are in fact resistant to psychic effects.
Including, like, damage?
Yes. A Mind Flayer... I'll inform you, actually. A Mind Flayer is straight up resistant to Psychic. It is not immune to the Charmed and Frightened conditions, so mental effects do affect them, but they have advantage on saving throws against magic. So...
Okay. Then I suppose I will... Yeah, can I just try to hit as many of the Intellect Devourers as possible? As well as... Yeah, there's not... Yeah, because of the shape, there's no way for me to get, like, the 4 of them and the Mind Flayer, huh?
You get...
You get 4.
You get...
I would prioritize the Mind Flayer.
Yeah, you get 3 and a Mind Flayer. The one on top of the building is way too high up to be affected.
Okay, so I can't target that one anyways with the others.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess I'll do it there.
Alright.
And I will go ahead and cast good old tried and true Shatter.
Alright.
And let me check what spell slots do I have at the moment. This is not...
It's like burnt toast.
This is not a very good situation, so I am wondering if I should upcast this. I think I will do this just normal level 2.
Alright. Let's see it. 18 damage, DC 19 con save, coming right up. Advantage on the saving throw, thanks to magic resistance.
They're not very hardy, are they? You know,
no, their constitution is bad, but I do roll a 21.
Dang.
Which is cringe. The Intellect Devourers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fail! A thunderous explosion takes place, and each of them is going to suffer 18 points of thunder damage, instantly blooding them and forcing them to be really, really weak. Next attack should kill them. Mind Flayer
yes,
takes
and I'm trying to see, is that a hole or is that a structure next to them?
That is actually a pillar of stone.
Yeah, I thought it was like a stalagmite.
Yep.
Does 36 damage break that?
I hope not.
Because if I can get it to break and fall on them.
Were you aiming for it? Well, I suppose you were.
It got caught in the blast.
Yeah, it gets caught in the blast. The pillar explodes as the rock rumbles all around them. The Intellect Devourers are going to make a dex save to try and avoid getting collapsed. 2 of them that are adjacent to it, they both succeed, so they do not get buried in the rubble. The Mind Flayer is going to try and avoid. The Mind Flayer fails. It drops prone on the ground and is buried under rubble. Taking...
It's like, you're all go gross!
3 points of damage as it is buried under rubble, knocked prone.
Like,
Oh, good.
oh.
That means it won't be able to come up to my brain.
How high up was it? Does it take fall damage on top of that?
I rolled the d6, an extra d6 for the fall damage.
Oh.
Okay, and I suppose bonus action, I will give a Who is next that isn't stunned?
The prone is actually very bad for it.
Sk'iff, and then me. And then, or then Victor, and then me, yeah.
Or the Wormling, if you count the Wormling.
Yeah, I'm going to give a bardic to Sk'iff by leaning over and being like, you gotta kill these things, man. They're so gross. They're so gross. Please just don't do your evil, like your little evil fuzzy killing machine thing. Go, please. And that's a bardic for you. And that will be my turn.
Very well. End of your turn. I'm just gonna really quickly skip to the Xalem, who for some reason his initiative got skipped.
We all know what happened, Jen. I saw.
I have decided to betray you now. Die, Melvin.
Just pulls a knife out, just eyes and marches.
I am an assassin,
Well, it's
actually. The Xalem is going to... These things are resistant to magic, that's not very poggers. And Cone of Colding the party sounds like a bad idea, so... very well, Arcane Bursts it is. He's gonna fire a burst of magic... 2 bursts of magic. Maybe 1 kills it. 1 burst of magic at the Intellect Devourer up on top. 2 bursts of magic at the Mind Flayer floating up in the air in the distance. Let's see how he does. A 1. A hit for the first one for 20 points of damage, and 2 more at the Mind Flayer in the distance. Wow. 1 hit. For 37 points of force.
37.
Yep, that's good. The Mind oh, god damn it! Alive for 3 hit points. Mortally wounded, the Intellect Devourer still clings to life, and the Mind Flayer suffers 37 points of big damage as a burst of force energy ripples through its body. The Xalem wipes his hands. Are you having trouble with this lot?
Melvin's gonna kind of slow turn to him and be like, these are historically some of the most dangerous creatures, so much so that we teach children to avoid them.
I shall take that as a yes.
Mr. Smart Alec, he's gonna get his brood.
These are so dangerous, we have nursery rhymes about them.
He's going to get into melee.
Huh? No, don't stand there! I was gonna cast Conjure Barrage!
Oh, you yell that? He does not then do that. He just walks a little bit behind. Is this okay?
I think that's still within range. Okay, get me.
I can stay here if you want.
Here is Conjure Barrage. That's just the damage. Where is the spell? There it is. 60-foot cone.
Yes, I will stay
Declan, do you
here.
not see the red aura on the floor?
I did not. I will stay here then to wait. Come to me. My brain is the largest. I am the most clever man among these people. Come kill me. It's worth your time. He says aloud. That's it.
Come on.
Is
it possible for you to get the Mind Flayer in there too? Because like,
I'd have to move, and that risk opportunity. I would have just I would regain Displacer, so it wouldn't be impossible to move. It's just like, hold on. Let's say here.
Solum, it is your turn.
Yeah.
You are stunned.
Yeah.
Do you have the power to end the stun condition on your turn?
Maybe.
I know monks have
unless it's something in 24, then they can't end stunned. You can end frightened and charmed, but not.
Yeah, frightened and charmed, not stunned. Yeah, that's what I was remembering. I was like, I know that monks can end certain conditions at the start of their turn with 2024. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you would be able to go like, no, I don't actually get stunned. But all right,
Yeah, it's charm or frighten, and it says stillness of mind.
Which is very good because you would have. So very good. We know that dominate monster does not even work on you. You can just go nah. The Emerald Dragon Wormling comes up and says, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, walks up towards Melvin and goes, Mr. Melvin, can I ask something?
Yeah, what's up?
Are these things resistant or immune to psychic effects?
Yeah, they're pretty good against them, but they're not immune if you want to kind of scare them or confuse them or something.
Oh, that's...
They just don't take a lot of, and he kind of waves his hands around his head, headache damage.
Oh, that's bad. That's mostly what I can do. Okay. It flies up towards the Devourer at the top of the building and starts biting it.
I was gonna say, so bite it though.
Bites for 21, Jesus. And kills it. He just rips into the brain, chomping a large chunk out of it. And as it drops, it looks back. The blood's still on its maw. It looks back and goes, well, that will work.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I should have upcasted the Shatter, but oh well.
Sk'iff!
Alright, rogue time.
Murder!
The Mind Flayer is prone, Sk'iff.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
well it's dead.
Time to.
Melvin points to the Mind Flayer and says, kill! like fucking, what's his name from Family Feud?
Kill!
And I can do that, right? I can run like up and round.
Yes, of course.
Up the top of the building.
Yeah, just literally just runs up the side of the building.
Where did you go?
This is a spider climbing.
Oh,
I'm
no,
underneath
Joe.
the intellect devourer. I accidentally
why?
dropped it, and now I can't grab Sk'iff again.
Box straps.
I've hidden myself below the body.
Hey, hey, real quick, Darkmouse, highlight your entire character and use the arrow keys if that happens again. Just as a
Oh yeah, also good. As you run up and you stand on top of the corpse of the Intellect Devourer, you see the Mind Flayer. It looks up to you as you approach it.
Go for the eyes!
Are you trying to be? Are you trying to be aggressive against it?
Oh yeah.
Can you give me an intelligence saving throw?
No.
You have
14.
a bardic, by the way.
You feel a presence in your mind as you look at this squid creature, and your perception of it shifts. You see dinghies sitting on the floor before you prone, and you don't want to hurt your friend.
You said I have bardic.
Yes.
Yep.
And then you shake your head and you see the Mind Flayer trying to convince you to not hit him by attempting to charm you as a reaction.
Yeah.
I just give him the look.
I think the thing that snaps you out of it is the sound of Melvin dry heaving in the distance, like.
Nobody tries to trick me like that!
And just
Oh.
booming blade.
Oh well, advantage the attack roll.
I like to think that the Mind Flayer is a little disoriented from getting rubbled, and so what it hears isn't Sk'iff speaking in the Sk'iff voice, but it said, "Meh, meh, 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 meh."
The Mind Flayer's final attempt to not get hit. He's like, you want to hit a guy with glasses.
It's haunted by. It's haunted by
Interesting.
Solum saying meh 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 meh.
You
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
you
Get my
strike.
friend's name out your mouth.
Oh!
Oh,
Holy
Uh,
shit!
Ooh. Ooh.
75, 80, yeah, whatever that is. There you go.
Okay.
That's
I
cold
think just
damage
one
as well, by the way. Just because I never swapped it back.
You go tusk, and you impale the Mind Flayer on the ground with your katana. It dies instantly. No fanfare. It's just dead. Gang, straight up murdered.
Cool.
Don't ever do that again.
The squid lays dead. Instantly.
Sk'iff will just kind of turn around and look over his shoulder towards this mind that's in the air, just glaring at it.
The Mind Flayer glares back at you.
You're next.
It points towards you.
And I think. Question: how high up is that mind flayer up?
30 feet. I have 6 in the form of 5 feet increments, so it's 30 feet up in the air.
How tall is this building?
30 feet.
So, say I was to stand on top of the building, I'd be level with him?
You would be. But how much? Oh yeah, you're a rogue. What the fuck am I asking?
I got a bonus action dash, please. And just kind of wall run, start sprinting forward and just wall run up until I'm up right next to it.
I'm sorry, but I'm just imagining what this Mind Flayer is seeing is they just from around the corner see a ferret running sideways on a wall on a building, jumping off, landing, stopping for a second, looking at this Mind Flayer like, what the fuck? And then stabbing it, killing it instantly, and then just turns, looks at it, and just proceeds to run straight up the wall.
After saying you are next, and you are in front of it, and the Mind Flayer looks to you and stares into your eyes. It wasn't even finished pointing at you, it was pointing at you all the way as you were approaching it, and then extends his hand towards you. Is that your turn?
Well, yeah, I've used my action, my bonus action, and everything, so, yeah.
Victor, you're not stunned.
No, but I watched a small little ferret the size of a shoebox decapitate a being that has been considered the most dangerous. Like it's a hot knife to butter.
Yep.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
You fool! I invented it.
Damien is
Alright.
on the cannon, so you can't really use it right now.
Sorry,
Alright,
should have thought about that.
Counter
Oh wait, shoot
argument.
the.
I'm using
shoot the
Damien as
atomic
the ammo.
devour.
You know what? I want to cooperate with Damien on this little fun interaction. As you say that, I'm gonna say, Damien, strike a pose. If he
Hey,
does,
what?
if you do, the cannon just slowly lowers down towards the intellect devourer. And we're gonna make an attack.
Alright. I forgot you can just go, I push the button, fire. It's literally pointing at it.
This is amazing.
Hey, David, can you shift your weight just a little bit so that the cannon, like...
Yeah, it lands down. Alright, the intellect devourer looks at it, then looks up towards Damien, pulls out a sign, like a wooden sign that says, uh-oh. 22. Yeah, that hits. Oh no.
No. It makes a giant psychic image on top of his head saying, "Oh, fuck."
The intellect devourer gets shot with a cannonball. Its brain matter, explodes behind it, and though it is decimated and mortally wounded, it's still standing, shaking with its front legs.
Alright. DM, I'd like to use Action Surge and use all 3 attacks on this thing.
Okay, it's mortally wounded. You can spread your attacks, it's okay.
Alright, no, jokes aside though, here's the second attack.
There's no way you can miss it. Just no way. Oh!
Why'd you have to say that? Why'd you have to say that?
12 just hits!
Where's the true strike? Where is it?
Well, you have to understand, it's harder to hit now, because, 70% of it's missing.
It's shot by a cannon. Only its legs are left behind as the brain matter explodes. Alright, you have 2 more attacks.
I will say, Adrian, this might be a chance to actually use the case shot.
You're right, but I can't rotate the cannon.
Yeah, you can just aim it normally.
No,
you
Damien
missed
is
the
on the
part.
cannon.
I'm on the cannon. I wasn't
He's on the
anticipating it to. This was a bad idea. I shouldn't have been standing here exactly.
Why do you think I placed the cannon down, man? My cannon! You're getting dirt all over it.
Passion, Damien is just astride, like surfing the cannon.
So what will it be? Where are you at?
Yeah. Pretty reaction to get off the cannon.
No.
Damn.
What's the remainder of your turn, Victor? If you even want to action surge anymore.
You know what? I have 1 fortification left. And with that,
I placed down a new cannon.
I was gonna say I was gonna hit him. I was gonna hit this. I was gonna make a box house and hit this creature with the metal chair.
You want to make a box house?
Okay, actually double check something. Following rolls. You know what? I will just action search for attacks.
All right.
Victor is going to attack this creature. He's going to use the pierce maneuver and the powerful maneuver and the powerful maneuver. Want to overpower.
That hits.
1.
That's 16 points of damage. Oof.
And then he is going to do a funny and do it once more. Did you know that? So crazy.
Uh-oh.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Intellect Devour says.
It becomes mist.
Alright. As I end my turn, I'm gonna use a free action to hold my hand for I5, and yeah.
Hold your action. Wait, what are you holding your action for? You don't have any actions.
I was just say hold my hand up for I5, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, good. Helius is stunned until the end of the Intellect Devourer's next turn. Mind Flayer. Hey, Sk'iff, can you give me a Wisdom save?
Sure. Oh, Wisdom?
Yes.
Wisdom or Intelligence?
Wisdom. Because it is casting Dominate Monster on you. You barely succeed.
Well, that's good.
The fact that both of those have been meets it, beats it is a little scary.
It looks to you and Mind Flayer says, "Together, we can achieve greatness."
Fuck off, Squiddy.
How dare you?
Stab you in the fucking eye!
Well, shit. That's bad. I was really banking on that working. Oh well.
Says the Mind Flayer.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh man, it doesn't want to move away and try and avoid me being able to hit it.
Haha, no! Primordial Fear compels it to stay where the fuck it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it have the wisdom to not provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yes, it's very clever. I need to get a cone. I am very hungry. You look tasty. The white dragon wormling flies up and exhales a breath of icy cold energy. Which might kill the intellect devourers if I roll high enough. Nah.
Yeah, you got this. You got this, Carl.
Oh wait, no! Because of your damage of shatter, they might die.
Yeah.
Con saves. Oh, they're not good at con. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're also brains, and we all know brain freezes suck.
Brain freeze!
You know what? I'll give you a point of inspiration for that. That was a good joke.
Freaking brave.
Nice.
All of them flash freeze in place as the breath weapon hits them. And as they stop moving, Caldrex walks up and puts its mouth on one of them and goes, starts eating it.
Yeah, hey, just make sure if they
wasn't
have
that
any
cool, Harl?
looking worrying
A cool,
things
yeah.
in them, just move around it, alright?
He looks back to you, Melvin, holding the brain, going, okay.
Slurps it up.
The Great Wormling is very, very hurt. Ow. It got mind blasted. That wasn't cool. It is going to move up towards Paxidor and go,
Hey, you stopped moving!
I'm gonna act, because I'm paralyzed, I'm acting like I'm hiding.
God, start moving! This is not the time to be still!
it sort of puts its claws at your leg, trying to move you.
Come on! Why are you standing still?
Paxidor's in full, like, sniping position with just fucking drool coming down his chin, just...
I am the art of camouflage.
Paxidor, can you give me an insight check?
I am the camouflage.
Yeah.
It's not like I actually got stunned or anything, Baka.
27. The dragon is actually genuinely worried about you. It uses its action. It uses its action to try and shake you from stunned. It doesn't help, but it is desperately trying to.
It's very
Yeah,
dangerous.
please.
You also know that he is gonna definitely deny that fact later.
Wait a second. Wasn't it this dead Mind Flayer that cast that spell? Does the
yes.
effect of the stun still persist even though he's dead?
Yep, it's the resident psionic energy. It's
Wait a minute! If he's dead, he can't have another turn, which means his next turn will never come, never end, and they stay stunned forever!
No, it's just whenever his initiative comes back around, but that would
I like
suck,
the
right?
I like the idea of Damien looking at this and going, "Oh my god!" Fucking
Well,
brain blast.
anyways.
Damien, it is your turn.
Alright, my cone of vision is limited to this lantern. I am going to go pick up my trident. Oh look, another enemy! I pick up my trident and throw it at the fire.
Oh, thank God, bro. I'm so happy you stepped forward a couple steps. I could see.
Alright.
Close this character sheet. There we go.
Your sheet is mine.
Wait. Bonus action. I move Hunter's Mark to this Mind Flayer.
Hunter's Mark. I wonder who Mark is.
Hello, my name is Markiplier.
Actually,
Alright, plus 2 trident being thrown.
My name is Mark.
18.
18 hits.
Oh,
yeah, Hunter's Mark on.
Yeah, I have given it
15.
a cool Hunter's Mark effect. 15 damage, alright. Yep, the trident strikes it, sinks into it.
Cool. I do not have a bonus action to retrieve it with, so I will simply throw my spear as well.
It's like Skyfish.
Yeah, Yeah.
Let's see. Oh.
I don't.
Sk'iff, give me a dex save.
Dex save.
As the spear flies, the Mind Flayer reaches with a hand and moves it to the side. The spear is psychically moved a few inches to the side to try and hit Sk'iff, but you just dodge out of the way.
Is Sk'iff just Neo?
Yeah.
Cannon.
Damn. hang on. No, I already drew.
Just does an unnecessary backflip.
I can't draw another weapon this turn, even though I have the knives to throw. But
do you have a bandolier?
Oh my God.
I have something even better. I replace my theoretical bonus action, my theoretical dual wield attack with command. I think I still have enough movement for that, and I allow Sk'iff. Wait, do I have to? Is that a thing? I threw my weapons. I don't have a weapon.
You have no weapon. You can't.
I know being unarmed doesn't count as dual wielding.
Yeah, you
so
don't
no.
have a weapon, so you can't take that action.
I was gonna say, question. technically, it is considered an attack to make an unarmed attack. So it just has to be part of an attack.
It'd be dual wield though.
Yeah.
It's the dual wield attack.
Dual wield your fists.
You
specifically cannot dual wield your fists in D&D for this reason.
Can he just punch the air towards the Mind Flayer, attempting to hit it?
You can't.
Like the only way this would only work if I could draw 2 more daggers to be dual wielding again, and I can't draw 2 daggers because I've already drawn the spear.
Yep. I'm afraid that's it. If you don't have anything else you can do.
We got to get you some brass knuckle gloves.
Nope, I've already expended my bonus action too, so I could activate. I could activate lunge or cheap shot for an attack that doesn't exist. Nah, that's my turn.
You look up. Darkstar is going to look over. He is a rogue, and he does have a rifle now. He's going to try and shoot at the Mind Flayer in the distance.
He's got to move. It's only 40 feet.
That is true. He will move here.
Wait, it's Darkstar. What about that?
Yeah, he went to go hide like I did.
He needs to move. He's going to use a bonus action to move a little further up.
And also one to the left. I think the house is in his way.
Oh, that is true. I was hoping to run away, but I don't suppose I can do that anymore. Darkstar's gonna fire a shot with his rifle. Cringe. He misses. Well,
close.
So close
He's
to
got
greatness.
2 more shots.
Intellect Devourers end their turn because they're all dead. Helius is no longer stunned.
Hey, he's dead. Oh no, definitely not.
Question. It says a D20 plus 6 plus 0?
Where?
On the attack roll. For him.
Yeah,
which
plus
seems
6
weird.
is his, I don't know why the plus 0 exists, but plus 6 is the, modifier of plus 5, plus 1, so...
Okay. It's just the proficiency score, or modifier in...
3 dexterity, 2 proficiency, plus 1 from the plus 1 modifier, so yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
The Mind Flayer is going to move. Hovering. And I need to get myself a blast radius. Brain blast!
Or, hear me out. This motherfucker's scared.
Come on, I'm already stunned!
What about double stun? Now, the bad part is he's not reaching upwards, so both the Mind Flayer and Sk'iff are not going to be affected. However, everyone else will need to give me a fresh, new batch of intelligence saving throws against being stunned.
It's okay, it's almost over.
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to do anything this whole entire combat.
Mind Flayers suck, bro! Melvin's been saying this.
Jen,
They suck.
I'm telling you this right now. The moment I get the chance, I'm throwing a brick at that Mind Flayer.
That's good. Kill it. I don't like it. Oh, sorry.
Who said I
Darkstar.
wanted to kill it? No.
You know what's insane? Is that no one rolled high enough for my fucking... Bardic to make a difference.
Alright, anyways, roll damage.
Yeah, so damage will be rolled. Hey, everyone who failed, you're stunned until the end of this guy's next turn.
I forgot, what's the DC? Oh, DC.
You know, there's no point in holding on to it. I guess I will use my Brain Freeze inspo and just Hail Mary it.
Yeah, that's good, that succeeds.
I was about to say something, but I should not say it because it might screw us over.
What's the damage?
The damage is 20. Unless you want to use a point of inspiration to reroll, so that you can probably break from this stun effect, Solum.
It would be nice. I don't know if I can or not, but if allowed, I will pull one of those.
I mean, I know it sucks, but I don't think it's necessary. Plus, they're flying.
Fine. I'll just sit here then.
Very well. That's gonna be 20 points of damage to Solum. Damien. Melvin succeeded because you used the reroll. And wait, you used 2 rerolls, Melvin?
One of those is Helius.
No, Helius failed.
Oh, Helius fell. Okay. Well, that's 20 damage to Helius as well.
I know I'm stunned again.
It's like finally I've cleared my head. Oh hell!
Darkstar fails with a natural 1, so he's like, brain freeze! The dragon is like, what happened?
I think my Discord got cut off, but all I heard was just.
And yep, stunned once more for 20 points of damage. Those you succeed, take 10, and the Mind Flayer is going to keep staying up above the air. Why not go down? Why go down? That's stupid.
Hold on. Carl has an intelligence of 4.
Oh yeah, he's not clever.
Oh my god!
The Exhalum. 5, 10. Does he have any way of helping anyone with their stuns?
I mean, if these weren't stuns and they were just the charm effect,
yeah, he would.
I could help, but.
Exhalum's gonna help someone?
5, 10, 15,
what?
20. He's gonna move up. Thank you for telling me not to stay in that radius, Damien. You're stunned. You cannot respond.
Thumbs up. Good looking out, Damien.
I didn't even use the spell, but damn. It's cool, Harl did it for me.
The Exhalum is gonna try and murder this Mind Flayer if possible. Yeah, murder this Mind Flayer if possible. Cast a spell to do so. He knows they are not exactly easy to hit with saving throws. So 1, 2, 3.
That's a crit.
Oh, that is a crit. Maybe not all of them go his way. Crit damage. Haha. 53 points of force damage instantly murder this Mind Flayer. As the Mind Flayer explodes in the middle of the air, the Exhalum redirects his 2 shots over towards the other Mind Flayer, I guess. Oh god. Sk'iff, the Mind Flayer next to you explodes in a burst of force energy as he takes a combined 66 points of force damage. Its body collapses on the floor. With no more combatants, the stun condition ends for all of you as you're free from initiative.
Freedom.
Scowls at Dexter.
My stealth skills work.
It's like, that one was mine.
The Exhalum cracks his shoulders a bit after firing the shots and states, "Now if we're done with the distractions, I will say I don't expect Mind Flayers to have reached the city."
Yeah, well, they're nasty little pests. And I'm gonna pick up, like, a nearby, like, plank of wood and just open up one of my bags, like, not the one that I keep the dragon stuff in, but the other bag of holding, and just, like, kind of scrape all of them inside, like the intellect devourers, the ones that aren't, like, currently eaten, and as well as the Mind Flayers.
You wish to do
just quickly,
what?
kind of. I just shoved them all into the, like, one of the bag of holdings.
Why are you gathering? I see.
I'm pretty sure me Cooks is gonna want some of this.
Give me a survival check to harvest them.
Oh, I didn't think we would have time to harvest them now. That's why I
They are tiny creatures. You can just literally, as you say, shove them in the bag of holding if they have, like, material worth a damn.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I just kind of want to shove them all in the bag, because that way we don't have to spend a lot of time where we just made a bunch of noise.
Yeah, I know, but I also need to know how much you roll so that I know how much it is worth for me Cooks.
Sorry, okay, gotcha. I misunderstood. Yeah, I'll call over to Sk'iff. Hey, Sk'iff, you did ocean stuff, right? You know how to, like, dissect a squid. You mind giving me a hand?
What'd you say about OSHA?
No, the ocean. Yeah, it's like, help me cut up these, like, I don't know, they're kind of squids. I'm asking for you to give me the help action on this.
Okay.
Yeah, Sk'iff will come over and give the help action.
Survivale.
Is that a language I understand?
What I just said?
I said dang, I just channeled my inner Helius. It's like, dang. Guidance.
Hey, is this mind player just dead 60 feet in the air?
No, he has fallen over. Fucking collapses in the air.
Yeah, let's keep moving. We don't want to be stuck here for very long.
That's only a 14.
Thanks,
wait, is anyone else actually proficient in survival?
Nope.
Not me.
I can't get less than an 18.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you do the cutting next time.
I can't get less than a 2.
I am, apparently.
But,
if possible, can someone roll me a D100?
I'll do it.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what, Levi? After the stuns, go for it. Oh, that's dead.
87 is really good.
Gonna roll this as well.
Oh, we're looking for high?
Hey, I got 6 this time. Alright, that's all of my temp HP buttons.
Very well. I need to get this table to open. There we go. 87.
Do I get...
As you are trying to walk over, you notice something on this one. On this Mind Flayer. Are you trying to walk away? You do notice it catches your attention as the glint of silver inlaid with gold.
Burgley.
Who's seen this?
On this one.
I think.
Yeah,
I think. Because that was the D100 was just a luck check, right? So it's just whoever is nearby, or would we have discovered it while cutting it up?
Recovering my trident and spear, I'm back now.
Yep, you recover those. As you are cutting up, you notice Solum, as they are doing so, next to the Mind Flayer's corpse, where it sort of like dropped from it, as it was in the middle of the air, collapsed by the rubble. There's a wand on the floor.
Oh, wand. Pick it up and like, alright, here you go, Melvin.
Magical magic.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. A stick.
It is
awesome.
A stick. In fact, can you give me an Arcana check? It's a magic stick.
Yeah. Oh, a magic stick.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not sure what kind of magic stick it is, but it does have something written on the side in a language you don't understand. But Sk'iff would.
Oh!
Yeah. It's like, hey, Sk'iff. You can read a lot of weird stuff. What does this say? It's a magic stick.
It reads to you as it is a command word for the wand. Fireball.
Does he say that out loud? The entire party gets fireballed at 9th level and dies instantly.
No, you have to be, you have to be like holding it. And, like, you have to be the one holding it when you speak it. And,
oh,
yeah,
so you're
plus you probably have to say it in the same language as written in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just kind of like squinting at it, Sk'iff goes,
Turn it the other way.
Yeah, I flip it over in front of him.
And then turn it back.
Okay.
Yeah, it says fireball.
The wand glows.
Oh, cool!
With fire magic. And then nothing happens.
Alright, that's its one use for 7 that's its one use for 7 years. Gotta wait until the next charge.
Lamau. I'll say, you know what? I'll give it to you, considering also that you don't have a chance to understand like what the fuck was happening, since you were stunned this entire time. With the pronunciation of its command word and the fact that it's magical, You can piece it together. This is in fact a wand of fireballs.
Woo!
Awesome. Wow.
Man, that fireball joke came to real life.
It's like that's so cool.
You get 6 materia worth of intellect devourer, and
Nice.
1 materia worth of mind flayer, which is mostly its tentacles.
Okay, give me a second. Put that in the party inventory. You said 1 material.
Yes.
Mind Flayer. What CR is that?
That would be... Mine Flayer is... There you are. You cannot hide from me. CR7.
Ooh. 7 and...
And double check
6.
the intellect of ours.
Those are very low.
Yeah, like 1.
Or like a quarter or 10.
2.
Told you
Hey,
that's
twice as much as I thought they were worth.
They're capable of chaining stuns.
Yeah, I'd say it's not good if you face a lot of them, but you keep on moving forward nonetheless after you have finished looting the bodies, and you approach the edge of this enormous dome of magical energy. It sort of waves are created at the foundational edge of the dome. They ripple upwards, the very top of the tower in the middle. The tower itself is heavily broken by time and destruction. You see the Ixalim look at this dome of magic, and after waving his hands in the air for a brief moment, casting a spell, he frowns.
I imagine we don't want to touch this.
No, touching it is fine. You will not be harmed, but we cannot get passage into this location. This is a word of protection. He looks over towards Melvin. Try to move through this.
I would like to roll insight to see if this is a good idea.
Make an insight check. If he says it's not going to be harmful, there's likely no damage going to be done to you. Maybe you might bop your head against the barrier if it's like a barrier proper. But you can sense that Ixalim is more curious than he is malicious.
Melvin kind of squints at him a little bit. Okay. And we'll just walk into it.
You all see as Melvin's horns manage to enter into the barrier, and then his body is repelled, pushed out with great force.
Well, that's interesting.
What
Hey, you
about
think this?
Valkyrie?
Did I see that? Hang on. Damien's gonna take out a dagger and kind of poke it gently, see if the dagger goes through.
It goes through.
Could Sk'iff just like pick up like a brick and just lob it as hard as you
Yeah.
can at it?
Yep.
So the dagger's blade is like partway through the ward then?
It goes through, and the moment your touch reaches the barrier, you're repelled back, like great forces pushing you magnetically away.
Yeah, so it
Barely
only lets in a certain type of creature.
You throw in a
drop
brick, and as you throw the brick, it bounces in on the ground for a moment. That's it.
I bet you the dagger flies out of my hand, but I use real to grab it again before it can stab somebody.
So we're supposed to be going through this way, right?
Indeed.
Solum activates his force, astral arms, and he's gonna see if those astral arms will go through at all.
Your astral arms try to move through the barrier, and they're repelled with great force as well.
Mm.
And then all of you
I
hear
got a question.
Cainyad's voice. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Next up, does this little go underground?
Likely. This is a word of protection. Or, as I have come to theorize, this may in fact be a ward of recognition. If you're not of a particular type of entity, you may not be able to enter it. Or perhaps of a rank. More research needs to be conducted.
Either way, none of us here apply, clearly.
Well, if it's only for dragons, maybe one of the worms can go through.
That does.
We'll just kind of turn and look at the Emerald Dragon. Hey, you like knowledge and experiments, right?
Yeah? Oh.
They were hearing the whole thing. I'm sure they know where you're going with this.
Let me try. The Emerald Dragon Wormling walks up towards the barrier, enters into the barrier, passes by the barrier, and looks at you from the other
Told
side.
ya.
Well,
yeah!
type of creature it is.
Oh, wow! Okay, let me try! And the Green Dragon Wormling rushes forward, it jumps in, and bounces its head off the barrier and falls back. Ah!
Oh, now I'm confused.
What was that?
The barrier activated, I think. Why? I have no idea.
Maybe it's because it's only letting a very specific.
Well, hold on. We
breed of dragon.
We gotta continue the experiment.
No,
And I'll pick up Carl, and just kind of give him a quick little kind of toss through.
Yep, he bounces off the barrier.
Okay, so Carl can't get through, but okay.
Is it?
What about you? And I'll pick up Sk'iff and kind of toss him at the barrier.
You bounce off
For
the
sure I could get through.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Okay, look, it clearly, it's apparently only Emerald Dragons are allowed past through here.
Maybe Gym
Or
Dragon.
Gym Dragon.
Or some kind of Gym Dragon, yeah. But one or the other, that's what it is.
Does anybody... Hang on, if we even knew to spell magic, could you target the... No, you'd have to find the source of the spell.
Indeed. You would need to find the ward, the origin point of the magic. The Wormling should not go there alone. However, it may be possible to fool the ward.
What would that require? Drinking dragon blood?
You, Helius. It's like, well, what about the old man? Wait, hold on. Does Dexel know about the orb yet, Jen? I can't remember.
You have talked about
We
the
told
orb.
him about it.
Okay, yeah.
Cainyad hasn't talked to him yet, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, in the room, yeah.
So
I'm not going to fight another dragon, so that option's out there.
I think at this point, Socks would definitely fucking smack me upside the head if I didn't have them pull out the orb.
Yep, you hold. He'll just hold up Cainyad, and Cainyad speaks in all of your minds. I was hoping the word would not have been active.
Okay, yeah, what do we do about it? Is this yours?
No. The word belonged to one of Ashardalon's most valued lieutenants.
Okay. So is that your tower, or is it or is your tower the other one?
I cannot see. If you behold the two towers, mine should be the smaller. But what we need, we will find on the tower that is the most prominent. My research for the ritual was confiscated by the dragon that used to live within it. Perhaps in its old hoard we may find the information we seek. As to how to get there...
You said it was what kind of dragon?
That is a fucking good question.
Sorry, Jin. I'm so sorry.
The Cainyad sort of paused for a moment. I believe it was a gem dragon. I can't recall.
Okay, yeah. What kind of gem dragon? GM.
Oh
yeah. What was their name?
It has been centuries. Give me some. And the Exalum looks over and says, "Perhaps we may be able to find a way through. perhaps we should be able to do so in the same way they can. And way past the barrier, you can see people are moving through.
We talking people, or
people that Solum will recognize.
Oh.
You see martial artists from Portobellum, from Ortombellum, are moving through the back of the barrier, and they're heading away.
Yeah, Solum just stands there actually stunned when he sees that.
Oh boy. Maybe they work for the Crown Danava.
So we have to all learn Kung Fu to get through the barrier?
Dick Solum shakes his head, puts a hand over his eyes.
No, you probably follow them.
Those people, they're... Oh god. We must be close to my home.
Your home?
You know, that, your description from earlier about crawling through an underground tunnel out of a hole into the Underdark, you know, makes this, you know, just out of character right here, makes this, hole on the map seem a lot more important than previously thought. You know, this one.
You can try to follow these figures in the distance, though they are behind the barrier. They do not seem to have seen you as they're walking away.
Away as in out of the barrier, or away as in away from us on the inside of the barrier?
To the north. They're heading to the northeast, it seems.
How big is the Emerald Dragon?
Guys, come on. We can't hold back. We can't stay here. Come on, let's keep moving. Let's follow them.
Okay.
Follow them as in meet them, or follow them as in tail them?
Tail them. We can't fucking. We're not gonna close them. Trust me. You do not want to deal with a bunch of possible monks in the sorts.
And you follow them. As to where they go, and where you will find yourselves towards, that's for next week to find out, as we're going to call the session here. Nice.
Goddamn.
I will say I'll double check with Socks, but if they have an open attunement slot, I might pass the wand to Helius. That way they have a, you know, we have a second caster with, like, AoE.
If Socks doesn't, technically Sk'iff is a spellcaster.
That's true! So is Damien!
And it'd mean I wouldn't have to keep buying dynamite.
Hang on. Brain firing. We are going to this tower because Cainyad says the research that we need to find to complete the Dragonstorm repelling ritual is there, yes?
Yes.
When confronted with the barrier, he mentioned the gem dragon that confiscated his research and suggested we go find its hoard because it might be there.
Presumably inside the barrier.
Presumably. But if that was the case, the problem wouldn't change. We'd still have the barrier in the way. Which makes me suspect the gem dragon's lair is actually somewhere else. Maybe in the city, maybe not. But that creates the problem of, well, where's your fucking research then? The tower or the lair, Cainyad?
Well, I think the lair is inside, and the problem is we can't get past the barrier, which is why we're going to follow the people who are walking through the barrier.
Yes, that's the conclusion that our characters are acting on. But out of character, was that intentional? Is Cainyad tricking us?
This is gonna be our session for today. Thank you all for playing. I hope you had a good time. Don't forget, everyone, to subscribe to the channel because we're gonna be posting stuff on the YouTube from now on for VODs and everything. However, I will say, we are bringing Twitch back. Next week I will be upgrading the streaming setup to be both on Twitch and on YouTube. After deliberation, I decided, yeah, we're going to be bringing them back, including challenges for winners challengers and rewards for people who want to use their channel points. the Twitch channel will not go to waste.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Epic, because I was saving up 10k for.
So was I.
Hell yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go peace out then.